shine. You make it all shine. There's an awful lot of dirt in this world. A lot of good things are covered underneath the heavy load. And if I'm feeling down under my own layer of grime, I can count on you, my friend, because every time you make it all shine, you make it all shine. Yeah, one thing that I know is that just everywhere you go, you make it all shine. You make it all shine. When nothing is looking that great to me, you know how to show how good it could be. You could have stayed in bed, you could have stayed at home, but you got out there instead, and yeah, you got it all done. What started as a trickle ended like a volcano, and from the darkest depths of the ocean, you're coming up gold. You make it all shine. You make it all shine. All the wood, all the stones, all the horses and all the gnomes. You make it all shine. You make it all shine. Oh, so clean, so bright. It makes me wanna get up and go outside. Oh, you make it all shine. Yeah, it's really alright, and as far as I can see, it's pretty good to me. Oh, there's a section left to do. Couldn't see it before, 'cause we just used the spoon. You're checking it out, you're smelling it stinking. I look over at you and I know what you're thinking. Climb up a ladder and then get back down. We're not gonna rest till we've cleaned this town. We'll keep on going till it's all up and good, and we put the shine back in this neighborhood. Turn off the tap 'cause I'm ready to go. That last patch of dirt is gone, and so I'm feeling real fine. Now I finished the job, and it's time to kick back. Now the pressure's on. Turn off the tap 'cause I'm ready to go. That last patch of dirt is gone, and so I'm feeling real fine. Now I finished the job, and it's time to kick back. Now the pressure's on. Oh, shine.
And we are live. Hello everyone, welcome back to Low Art Lyceum. This week we're going to be continuing playing PowerWash Simulator here on our channel where we talk about games and play them too. And this is a bit more of a relaxed game that we've been going through, taking a little break from the 100% narrative Doki Doki Literature Club we did previously, and doing something that's a little bit more meditative. So for those who are new, I'm Ellie.
I'm Ray.
And I'm DJ, but I don't get to play.
Do you want to clean this house? Because this is what we're
Well,
cleaning.
that would be difficult because you are the one who is streaming.
I am.
So...
Are you ready,
No,
Ellie?
it's fine. I'll moderate.
Yeah. So we have, so yeah, unfortunately PowerWash Simulator has a 2-player limit for career mode, which is what we're playing so that we can get all of the messages and all of the plots to share with you guys. And it's very sad. They should allow 3 or 4 people for career mode.
They should.
But I think this game's been out for a bit and they're not going to be updating that anytime soon.
There's a whole second game where there are more people
Yeah.
allowed, but
Yay!
I should have written this on a different side. You can't read this at all.
Yeah.
I can read it.
Well, we got a message from Calvin Miller. We previously cleaned his backyard, and his message was, "Hey Doc, you know I mentioned my folks? Well, I think it's time their bungalow met your pressure washer. It's so filthy it's hard to tell where the ground ends and the house begins. When I mentioned you to Ma, her eyes lit up. Pops moaned and said the browner the porch, the warmer the torch," which clearly means nothing. He's so overruled. "If you give the place a good cleanup, I'm sure it'd give them both a lift. Thanks again, Cal."
Well, thanks, Cal.
When we arrived, he texted, "Hey Doc, Cal here. I've got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in." And yep.
I can tell where
I'm
the
so
ground
glad
ends
you're
and the house
here.
begins.
Oh, Dolores Miller. "I'm so glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy." Oh, and it
He's
went
a good
away.
boy.
Oh, such a good boy. He's a volcanologist, you know. A volcanologist. A volcanologist.
Yes.
Volcanologist, yes. I'm just gonna jump right in since these fine folks are looking for a show, but it'll be
Otherwise,
pretty
they would
relaxed.
be looking
Yeah.
at absolutely fucking nothing.
This house is gonna be a pain in the ass, I can already tell. It's on there pretty thick.
You gotta use the yellow.
Yep. I tried to use the broader nozzle because, you know, we're
You thought you could get away with it, but you can't. You know,
Oh.
gotta have the pressure.
stream's good, right? We're all live,
Yeah,
no
we're
problems.
good. Oh, are you crouching? Because I'm going to pick up a ladder.
No, go nuts. It won't bother me. You can ruin my day. It's fine.
See, I do think that we are missing something by me not playing because
Yeah.
otherwise, you know, it's kind of fun to get mad about this game.
You know, I think my anger is not very funny. I went through life for a very long time, like, being jokingly angry at things, and, like, I don't know. I think other people do it better than me, and if it's not funny, I don't want to do it.
My anger I found is funny, and I think y'all have found that also, which is
Oh,
why y'all
100%. I think the
piss me off
accent
in this
enhances
game
it.
so often. Well, no, like, part of it too is that my friend Logan also will get like this, and like a lot of when I get comedically angry, it's me being Logan, basically.
Performative
Like, when
anger
we
is
were- when we were
difficult to
playing-
pull off, in my opinion.
When we were playing Obra Dinn and we were arguing about the one guy in his fucking hat.
Yeah.
And then it turned out I was right, and I was like, "This is why you listen to DJ." That's the thing that Logan does. That, like, delivery, you know.
Does Logan watch live streams? Maybe he'd be interested in our in Low Art Lyceum.
I'm not sure that he does. I know he watches YouTube sometimes. He watches because he was the one who showed me Soviet Womble first. Or no, maybe he didn't show it to me first, but he did show it to me at a point, and I was like, "Oh yeah, yes." He watches YouTube. I know, or at least he used to.
Old
we
man
go.
friends on the internet.
When you have a chance to go
Yeah.
look at the roof, you should look at the roof.
Okay.
I'm an old man friend on the fucking internet now.
Yeah, you are. Aren't we all a little bit? Aww.
Oh. Oh.
And there's a little picture of DJ. I hate
Yeah,
walking
there's
on these
me.
slanted surfaces, though. This is awful. Boop.
And there's something on the other side, too.
On the other side,
Yeah.
writing all over this house.
Yeah.
Boing. That's me. Hey, Raisin.
Raisin.
Yeah.
Raisin has another I in it, though.
Yeah.
You gotta, if you're gonna write, you gotta make sure you spell it right. Or spell it so incredibly wrong that no one knows what you're writing.
Erasm.
Yeah, make it one of those, like, Mormon names, you know?
Hang on.
John, but it's got, like, way more letters than it needs.
I was shocked, but not shocked. Like, I was
Wait, mess this up.
surprised, but not upset to learn that the horrible name epidemic in this country is caused by Mormons, because every bad thing in this country is caused by Mormons.
Sorry, Mormon.
Nay, that's not fair. That's taking so much away from Ronald Reagan.
If Ronald Reagan could be Mormon, he would be. They didn't know how big Mormonism was gonna get.
I do think with the with the crazy names that got too many letters in them, I think it's kind of interesting when you see ones that are just like they've thrown whatever letters they think conceivably will work in there. But I also like the ones that do kind of acknowledge grammatical rules and how the letters do, like, because you know English has enough fucked up letter combination as it is. The ones that utilize those are a little impressive. It's like, oh, now here's a Mormon who's reading.
Do you have an example? Because I cannot think of one.
Well, like, you know all the ones that end with, like, E-I-G-H?
Yeah.
You know, like, nay?
Uh-huh.
To replace an A sound in a... Yeah, like, those ones. Those ones are... that one's actually pretty common, so it's like, it's not as...
Yeah, it's not that
as
impressive. They're just
Or, like,
copying
when you-
each other.
Yeah. Or when you see, like, a name that would have an F in it, but it's got PH instead. That's... Ooh.
I saw brisket as a suggested name the other day, and I was like, brisket?
Yeah, that post, I was like, brisket as a name is either somebody who's very, very, very...
Oh, you got her good! You got her good! Oh, I forgot about this back porch. This back porch is gonna be a pain in my ass. Alright. Yuck it up. We're gonna be here a while.
Oh, you want to know what the real fucking laugh is? Is that the ghost house has
Yeah, that one's gonna
these
be a pain
fucking
in my
railings
ass,
on it
too. Every time
Anyway,
there's railings,
brisket.
it's like, oh.
Brisket is a name that either somebody, like, really, 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 really into barbecue, or they heard the name, they have no idea it has anything to do with barbecue, and
Yes.
just thinks it you know.
The
it's
thing
like
that killed me was that the other names on that list were not the worst I've ever seen, but brisket really stood out as a uniquely
let me take that
bad
list out. See what else
selection.
is on
Yeah,
here.
I did post that one in the memes channel because I was like, really? How do you... I can't imagine they don't know what it means, because, like, how do you get through life not knowing what a brisket is, especially if you're out there barbecuing? I'm not even a barbecue guy.
Let's see, we got, for boy names, we got McCoy. The real McCoy. That's like a name, I think that one is a name for somebody who wants that, like, hit cred, but does not actually
Yeah, does
have
not
it,
actually
you know,
live
people who live
anywhere in
Salt
the
Lake
South,
City.
yeah.
Tiger.
Bad.
Which, I
Don't
mean,
name your kid Tiger. That's a
bad.
dog's name.
Wills?
Wills with an S.
Williams?
Williams. That's a last name.
Tag? Tag was there was a guy on Friends named Tag.
Yeah, Tag was
And it
actually
was
a pretty big name in the 90s. I think it's short for Taggart.
Taggart. I think that's a joke that I have made up.
I
and you
can't,
are
I don't, I
realizing
swear
it.
to God, I know who people whose it might be a surname, but
Let
I
me
think it
see.
is a real name.
I've known multiple people with the last name Taggart.
I could see somebody trying to transition that into a first name.
No, I think it's actually a sort of diminutive Anglicization of Teague.
Ellie is just misspelling my name on this entire house. Enough! Enough! I'm gonna play with the ball. It's like a horrible...
No, yeah, I'm looking and it's well, wait a minute. Apparently it is a first name.
Taggart, yeah, it's a real name. I'm not making it up.
All right.
You owe me $30,000.
You still owe me
What
$30,000 from when you were telling me that I was like, oh no, we trade off the Christmas letter. Bitch, no we don't. I wrote the last 4 ones. I know because I wrote them.
Now we're even. Now nobody owes anybody anything.
How long will that hold out?
We'll see.
Anyway, what else we got on here? We got brisket.
What, like,
Yeah.
okay, so there's, like, Taggart, but what about Tagbert?
That one's bad, but it's a pretty famous tragedy post where it's like naming your son after fruit or something like that, and one of them is like Bluebert for blueberry. It's not that, but it's something like that. I think it might be Strawberry. That's it. That's what it is. It's Strawberry.
Bluebert and Strawberry. What if, like, okay, what if you have twins and you name them Bluebert and Strawberta
Yeah.
or Strawbetta?
That's just sorbet.
Oh, that's nice. That's like a hippie name.
Sorbet and sherbet.
Sounds like. We actually did have a parakeet named Sherbert growing up.
Yeah.
At one
Aw.
Now, do you say sherbet or do you say what the other way that people pronounce sherbet, which is not
There's a
that?
different way that people pronounce Sherbert.
Yes, it's pronounced 2 different ways across this country, and I was like, oh, they're saying sherbet incorrectly, but it apparently it's a correct pronunciation. I looked it up on Wikipedia and I was like, because I wanted to correct them, but then I didn't want to be
wait!
wrong.
I remember it was we were watching that Hopescope video and she was calling it sherbet.
Yeah, that's right. Some people in this country call it sherbet, which I feel is wrong, but they just ignore that there's an R there.
But there's, you know,
I
the
looked
same
it
way
up,
that there's people
and
who
it
will
is
say
it is acceptable, but it's wrong. Like y'all.
It's
are wrong. I'm
uncommon,
sorry.
I would have to imagine. It's like saying lava. It's not.
Lava
right.
cake. Oh. I'm
Sometimes
not gonna call
people
that
are just
other
wrong.
YouTuber out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Lava cake. That's wrong.
Well, I mean, it's also that thing of, like, you know, there's different in terms of regional accents. Like, my best friend's mom was from Iowa, and she said "woof" instead of wolf, and "crick" instead of creek.
Oh yeah,
and,
that's
you know.
that's actually pretty common
Yeah.
from where my
Yeah.
I am from the suburbs, but my family is from Southern Illinois, so there was a lot of that.
Yeah, or there's like the people who say "warsh" instead of
Yep,
"wash."
my grandmother said
things,
"warsh."
Yeah. So there's, you know, accent things.
Aren't you guys glad that I don't talk like that? Wouldn't that be so difficult to listen to?
I guess we would sound a little different.
We sure would.
You left the schmutz on the railing.
I'm working on it. I decided to do one side rather than like try to like. We're getting there. The railing is difficult, so if you see me leave the railing and then come back to it several times, it's because I'm getting frustrated with it and I don't want to look at it anymore.
Oh. I'm working on the roof because I know you hate them.
The roof isn't
Aw.
good, but the railing is also not good, so I think they're just 2 different kinds of pain.
Well, like I think for our considerations here, we want Ray doing stuff that is at least somewhat visually interesting. And
That's
I think this
fair,
house is
yeah.
not
I think the
terribly
railing-
visually interesting.
The
so
railing is
yeah.
more interesting to me than the roof, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Although the roof does have a bunch of lichen on it, which is kind of fun.
You saw the roof earlier,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
We looked
The
at
rest
it.
of these boy names are pretty normal, I think. Rowan. I think that's a girl's name.
Rowan can
I
be
love
both.
the name. Rowan is gender ambiguous.
Yeah.
It can be either.
There's a Pokemon professor called Professor Rowan.
That's the
'cause it's a
last name,
tree.
though.
Yeah, his name
Okay,
is
I love the name Rowan. I always thought that would be like in my list of names I would consider, like if I had a kid. And then one of my friend's girlfriends changed her name to Rowan.
and now
like-
you can't.
Like,
That's what the Mormons
See, that's
hate.
funny
That's why
because the Mormon
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
the reason why everybody started doing that is because you're not allowed to have the same name as somebody else, because that's like you're taking somebody's baby name that they've been thinking of since they were 12.
because
but,
that's
you
the
know,
only thing Mormon women have to look
Civilized
forward
people
to.
have this other problem where our trans friends will steal our names that we were thinking of since we were 12. It's
That's okay though,
we're-
because
we're
like
civilized,
a
we're not gonna
majority,
use
there are
them.
only like 12 trans women names, and they're all beautiful and they're all wonderful. And if your name is you know, Lena or Kitty or
I don't know. There was that one who wanted to name themselves Mildred.
I think that's brilliant.
No.
I think more trans women should be bringing back extinct names. Like the trans men are doing that too. They're naming themselves like really old, like I know one named Bartholomew.
Ooh, I like that name.
Bart.
Oh, we have a message from Cal's mom. Oh wait, no, it's from Cal. Ma keeps messaging me. They're getting really excited with how it's looking. Sounds like it's doing great. They're watching us?
I think they're in the house.
Are they? Oh, they're either in the house or they're in like a neighbor's house. Yeah.
Like, I think the implication is that they're in the house because like you don't actually ever see any other characters in this game, so.
A lot of times they do kind of like track your progress like that. Like I was doing the Alice in Wonderland DLC, and I was doing the caterpillar's mushroom, and the caterpillar is in a cocoon, but he's still fucking texting me.
He's
texting me about how he has deconstructed himself and he is now like a goo.
A liquid.
With what thumbs?
He has fully integrated with the phone at this point.
He has the Google Glass of cocoons, whatever the fuck.
When he dissolved, his phone dissolved with him, and they became one.
He became one with the meta or whatever.
I'm just kind of getting.
How do we feel about Percy with a U for a girl?
That's not
Wait,
good. P-U-R-C-Y?
Oh, like purse?
Yeah, like purse. Yeah,
Percy.
That's exactly it.
I don't like that.
That's not good. Don't do that one.
I do like Percy for a girl when it's like spelled the normal way. I think
Send
it's
me
kinda
your
cute.
weird names for babies, and I will rate them. And Percy is a 0.
Percy is stupid. You know what Percy makes me think of? Percy with a U. First of all, too close to pussy. People are definitely
people are definitely gonna call your kid pussy.
But also, like, not just that, but like when a long time ago, me and Logan used to read through his spam emails, and you know, he would get like penis pill ads and all kinds of sexy singles in your area and all that shit. The one that always stuck with me was they would always be written in this Englishy sort of way with these very kind of inelegant entendres. And the one that really just kind of stuck was they referred to it as a ham wallet.
That
That's
has
what
to
Percy
be.
is. A Percy is a ham wallet.
That has to be like they've taken the translation off of some like joke website, like
yes.
cracked.com, like
Ham wallet.
bad. That's a bad one.
Wretched, even. Let's see. Magnolia Towns with an E is a name.
I don't hate that one. Like, I think you need to workshop it a little. I like the idea of it, but I think that's an OC name. That's not the name for a baby.
Yeah.
Some of these, like, you could give that name to a fictional character and be okay, but when you start naming a human being that, like a real person, that's not good.
It's like, yeah. You could have a Game of Thrones guy named that.
Yeah.
You cannot have the...
You could name
also
a
have
fictional
Thrones guy
character
named
Ambrose, but don't name your son that.
I don't know. I
like
feel
the
like
name
that's a
Ambrose.
name that you could grow into.
Maybe. I feel I would have difficulty speaking to a baby named Ambrose.
Apparently there are babies named Linda, so like...
That's weird.
That's not a
You know,
baby name!
The weird thing for me is like how many little toddlers and kids I've run into like with my name over the last few years because it's come back into fashion.
Well,
Yeah.
because I think people are really
my-
into Ella as a name, and so Ellie becomes
Yeah.
a cute diminutive when they're children.
Well, oh no, like my actual like full name, like Eleanor.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
an old
I've been
lady
seeing,
name.
Like little kids named that, and like my whole life, I only ever ran into like grown adult women who were like
That's
at
my
least
name,
60
yeah.
years old, if not more. And then all of a sudden, I just remember there was a year where suddenly I kept hearing my name being called out in grocery stores.
This was many, many years ago now, when I first started working retail, I did run into a woman who was like, you know, Bella, Jacob, you know, and she had named both of her
no.
children. I was like, oh
I feel
no.
bad for the Daenerys's.
Oh, the Daenerys's and all the Khaleesi's.
I think Khaleesi is better than Daenerys
'Cause at least that could have presumably been
general.
somebody.
It's like naming your, it is like
I-
kind of
I
like
do
naming your kid
also-
some variant of like queen, you know?
Khaleesi's not terrible, but it does come off as kind of ethnic, and you should
If you
probably
are
only
white,
have
yeah,
an ethnic
maybe.
name if you are indeed ethnic.
Mm-hmm.
I always think about I think they're named John Carcat, after the
Oh,
Homestuck
no.
character, Carcat.
Oh, no.
So it's spelled like Kit Kat, but it's Carcat.
Cat. No, when I changed my name to Ursula.
I was gonna
And-
say DJ and I both have the misfortune of our actual names being very popular '90s names.
No, that's the problem. Like Ursula's a normal, like it's a traditional
Our
name.
given
There's a fucking
names, yeah.
Catholic. There's a Catholic fucking saint named that. I thought it was a perfectly normal name. I grew up with Little Mermaid. Everybody knew Ursula. The second I changed my name to Ursula, suddenly it's a weird name that nobody's ever fucking heard of. And I'm like, what? Are y'all stupid? What? Have y'all lived under a rock?
But I should point out that like both of us started life with very popular '90s names. So there was
Yes.
three people in my grade with my name. My name isn't actually Ray. And before DJ changed
Yeah,
her
your
name,
actual
it
name
was
is
also there were
Raisin.
also 3 people in her grade with that name. So very common.
No, I always like when I'm fucking with people, I'll call Ellie Elliot or Ray Raymond.
Yeah.
And like sometimes when like who is it? It's Tug. Unlucky Tug will say something and we'll be like, no, and we gotta be like, Tuggart, Tug me,
Tudwick, yeah, Tugwick.
Yeah, just making up fucking names out of the
Yeah,
like,
making
it's not
short
the-
names
that's-
longer is
That's
a
why
really
I
good
thought
bit.
Taggart was one of
No,
those.
Taggart is actually
Yeah.
a real name, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. If your name is Taggart, or if you're thinking about changing your name to Taggart, go crazy. I knew so many Tanners growing up, and I don't know a single
my
Tanner
gosh.
now. I think they all died. I think the name
I had a
Tanner.
cousin named Tanner.
I had a classmate named Tanner, but he moved to another state.
I knew a Tad. That's I
Tad
don't
is
know if he had
Theodore,
like
I
a full
think.
name, but
I had so many Austins in my class.
there was a
and
lot
I
of
don't know any
Austins.
Austins. I don't know any Austins now.
yeah, Austin
You know
definitely.
What? I saw a post the other day was like, we used to have Codys out the ass. Where did all the Codys go? And the consensus seems to be that Cody is a name for the kind of guy who, dies in a drunk driving accident in his 20s. So that's
Yes.
why we don't have so many Codys no more.
So I knew 3 Codys. One of them is still a Cody. One of them I have no idea what happened to him, and then one of them transitioned,
Yeah, good for them.
and now is like a Katie.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Katie with a D?
No. just normal Katie. Like
You don't have to do this if you're trans, but like I
K-A-T-I-E.
do like when people try to reappropriate like what their name kind of sounded like
yeah.
into their
It's
new
easier
name.
than arguing with your parents.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
My parents and my boss are the only people who call me by my actual name.
Something that I really appreciated though that my parents did is with me and my siblings, each of us when we turned 18, they were like, all right, we'll pay for a legal name change if you want one.
Okay, honestly, that's kind of cool. I think when you turn 18,
Uh-huh.
you should just be allowed to change your name like once for free.
Yeah. And the thing is that it costs like $100 to legally change your name in my state. And my parents were just like, all right, you had no say in what you were named, you can change it. And like all 3 of us ended up keeping our first names, but we've all 3 now like changed our last names.
I'm gonna wait until my mother, bless her heart, passes away before I change my name. She named me for her grandmother, so like I'll keep it
Yeah.
as long as it matters to the person who's alive. But
Yeah.
nobody who's like nobody who this matters to will be alive after that. So
Yeah. But
What if
yeah.
she's like my family and the women live forever, though?
that hasn't happened in my family, but she could be the first. In which case, I'll be very happy. The women on my mother's side, they're all gone. Like my aunt and my mom are still alive, but like
I still have both sets of grandparents, amazingly.
that's nice. Aunt
Yeah.
Frida's still around. No one could kill Aunt Frida.
Yeah.
With a name like Frida, you know. She's a tough old broad.
Yeah. And honestly, both sets of grandparents probably aren't going to make it much longer. Just lots of health stuff going on.
Sure,
and-
yeah. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you're almost 30. Like
I am 30.
you are 30. Like I think a lot
Yeah.
of people's grandparents are
And
not
it's
around
I
that
think,
long.
Like, there's, it's like, oh, I'll miss them, but also, you reach that point where they're at an age where you're just kind of like, you're at peace with it because...
Yeah. It's like when a really, really old family pet dies. You're like, I kind of was surprised you got this far, to be honest.
Yeah. Because it's that thing of like, of just being like, well, I'll miss them, but also I'm just like grateful that I had as much
Yeah,
time with
right.
them as I did, because a lot of people don't get as much time with their grandparents as I had with mine.
My favorite grandparents all died rather when I was rather young, so like
Yeah.
I had some time with them, but like all of the grandparents that I am not close with are still alive,
Yeah.
which ain't that the way.
Actually, my mom's bio dad had passed away quite a few years ago, but I met him once,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't really have like a relationship with him.
Men in my family, aside from my father, tend to leave or die. We're very, very woman-oriented family.
Yeah.
The women live for fucking
Well,
ever, though.
because
My
like
great
you
grandma only
all,
just
your
recently
mom
died.
only has sisters, right?
No, she has a brother.
She has a brother, and he's still
Yes.
around.
The brother is the guy with the airplane.
Okay,
who-
I wasn't
who
sure if
crashed
he was
the plane
related to
recently.
you or if he was somebody that married into your family. So I was never
I
clear
love
He
on
is
that.
my
having-
mom's brother.
I
yes.
see.
I love having relatives with airplanes. Oh my
I
gosh.
don't.
My
I feel like your
grandpa-
family members with airplanes probably fly responsibly, Ellie.
oh my gosh,
I
yeah,
mean,
my
Michael
grandpa is
probably
like,
does too, but it's just like flying a private plane. That's risky. I'm not. No.
no, my grandpa was an airline pilot, and then he retired from that he swapped to doing like repairs and maintenance on big planes, and then when he retired, he just switched fully on into doing just like hobby.
I do feel like having
historical
somebody who
plane
worked as a
restoration.
commercial pilot is different from somebody who has their private pilot's license. Like, I think
Yeah.
the vibe is different. The adherence to safety may be different.
Oh yeah, because he would like take us up in his plane all the time back when he was still flying. In his like, he had a private little tiny plane that was like an old one that was a fixer upper, but like he professionally did repairs on things, and he now is a part of and on the board of like an association that's working on like some historical plane restoration things. So like he knows his stuff, and he
Calling a plane a
every
fixer-upper
time-
does not inspire confidence.
Well, it does when it's him.
Good.
And he would go through every single time we went up. He would basically walk through the entire process of making sure everything is safe, and he had
Doing
a whole
all the
checklist.
checks, yeah.
And he would kind of always explain. He's like, you do not go up in the air unless this is 100% correct. If a single screw or bolt or anything is not 100% right and tight, you do not fly that plane.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We had a family member who had a boat who was very similarly safety oriented about that, which was good.
Yeah.
Even as a
Seeing
kid, I was like, that inspires. Yeah, I was like, respect. Like, I was at that age where you notice that some adults are more responsible than others.
Yeah, my grandpa was the one
All
who really
right,
taught me
wow,
to
we were
drive.
really diligent about that. We're down to the last 3 things.
Wow.
I know.
All right. Cool.
You know, I wonder if I remember this one being tougher because it's the first one that has like a lot of really complex parts.
I don't think it's that. I think it was
think
just
it's-
that.
I think the garden
building
was
is
more.
boringly shaped.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see. Oh, we've got a message. Okay, apparently even Pops is out of his rocking chair now and having a look.
Aw.
Oh, hi Pops.
See, what's funny is they are watching, but how can they see the outside of the house from the inside?
Maybe they're watching like the dirt run down the windows.
They can actually see out the windows now.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
can see the driveway getting clean. They can see the porch.
I like that he called it
Oh,
a pressure washer, which is what it is. And is not
Remember
a
when
power
we were
washer.
watching that Graham video and he was doing the chores around all the other people at AG's office's house and he was cleaning the windows for that one girl and she's like, "Oh my god, we can see out there now."
Yeah.
It's like you could have done that yourself, like.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up the posts and see where I missed
See.
that, because I assume it's back here.
Oh, I bet it's
Posts.
that part.
Wait, turn back.
This one?
It's that.
You're right,
yeah.
it's this one, yeah. Yep. And you can see exactly why I missed it. I do like when you go back to clean something and you're like, I understand how this happened.
I see what I did wrong. I think you have to be in the gutters.
Yeah. You go up on the top.
I'm like, yeah. 'cause
Oh
I
yeah,
thought I
it's
got-
I see exactly what happened here as well.
Oh, oh yeah, it's just under the
There we
edge
go.
there. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that was pretty quick.
Oh, we see the DJ we missed you on the playback.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, look at it go.
Neat.
Oh, the bungalow looks amazing, Doc. Thank you. You won't believe the impact it's had. Ma's down the woods picking flowers, and Pop is muttering excitedly about another job he's got for you. So if you hear from Leonard Miller, that'll be him.
Awesome.
I think Leonard is the one that owns the RV. I think we clean his car.
I don't think it's
I don't
the
think it's
RV,
an
I think
RV.
it's the sedan
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, hello, little man. My cat is here. Hello.
Oh.
He opened his mouth at me. All right, Ellie. What's next?
Detached house. So
Okay.
this one is the haunted house.
Let's do it.
Aura Smith and Jenny Pebbles. Cards on the table. We live at the old house of Esther Death, the eccentric actress who played the Wicked Witch in that classic movie and vanished mysteriously in National Park. We know all the rumors surrounding the place, but we also know we've picked up an absolute bargain. We don't mind if the furniture moves
I see.
around a little. That's just next level feng shui. But the grubby exterior is really getting to us, and all the other power washers in town are too scared to set foot in our yard. If you could help us out, we'd be eternally grateful.
There's a kitty cat over here. Oh, there it goes.
Bye.
It's okay. We saw the kitty cat. I think that's the kitty cat from the game title.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the one.
Ulysses. The cat is named Ulysses.
That's right.
Oh my gosh! Wait, we saw Ulysses and we didn't report where Ulysses was spotted.
Look,
Ah!
Ulysses is clearly up. He's got his own plan.
Oh my gosh! Wait, look, Ulysses' paw prints. Ray, come over here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I saw. Sorry.
Oh,
I was-
okay.
I was-
Yeah. You saw the Ulysses paw
Cute.
prints. Yeah.
Kitty.
Ooh,
You know,
and
maybe we
Aura
saw
Smith.
Ulysses, but we didn't report it. You know, like maybe we couldn't catch him. You know what I mean?
This is Aura Smith. You might notice the odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry about. According to Jenny's research, they're written in Enochian, the ancient language of angels.
Neat.
I do think that making you do the bungalow and then a bigger version of the bungalow with 2 stories instead of one is I would
Maybe
perhaps
break
have
that up a
done
little.
I would perhaps have done different maps, but
Oh, I forgot about the mold. Ugh.
that's okay. We've
Glad
got
they
the
don't
we've
have my
got
name
the
on it.
DJ wanted to play, but maybe not anymore.
Now I've remembered. Now I can just sit here and watch
Yeah.
y'all suffer.
Let me see. I'm gonna. Oh, the smiley face.
Yeah, we have the rotating head now, so it'll be a little bit longer, but we can do this.
Thrilling.
Whose idea was it to stream this? I don't remember. Convenient
To be
how
fair,
it was
I did-
DJ's idea to stream this, and she's not the one playing.
Well, it was under the presumption that I would get to play, so yeah.
That's okay, you'll get to play Crime Scene Cleaner.
Yeah, I love Crime Scene Cleaner. And we gotta play this before we can play Crime Scene.
I do think it provides context.
Yeah. Like, they're not related in any way, they're not even, like, technically spiritual successors or anything, it's just... I think it does borrow a lot from this game, and so having seen this first, you can see what they were pulling from.
Quick question, can I buy soap?
I think not in the middle of a wash.
No.
I think maybe you have not accessed soap.
Yeah, I don't think we even have soap yet.
I have soap. I bought some.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been using it. That's how I got the windows done so fast on the last one. And actually, I can do that again.
I did not realize.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
I'll invest.
I'm coming in.
I have a ton
I'm
of
coming
I
in
have
for
a
the
ton of money,
windows.
so it's not like I did like need to save it for anything. I've bought everything in this game.
Needly bullshit.
See, this
Yeah.
one I feel like is a little bit less shameful to have it in such a state because they bought it as a haunted house.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fix
they
the
didn't-
rubber.
it's not their fault.
It's been on the market a while.
I do think they should get a discount for how dirty it is.
I mean, they did say they got a great deal. Okay, I gotta like. Oh my god. Okay.
My
okay.
cat is knocking shit
Moving
over.
that.
But
I can't put. Of course, I can't put that directly in front of that window. Of course. Why would they make things easy, huh?
That ain't like how this game is.
You should know this game better by now. Yeah, you can see where
Yeah.
the mold starts. It becomes immediately more difficult to clean.
I mean, if it were me, I would just clean everything that's cleanable, and then work on the mold.
I think I may do that. Just I didn't realize how pervasive it was.
It's really only at the juncture points of the...
It's kind of all over the whole
House.
pillar, but
Using that glass cleaner to get these windows.
I don't think I use soap at all. playing
no.
this.
Well, I mean, like that's sort of the paradox of games like this, where as you play it, you get upgrades to make cleaning easier, but also you don't want the cleaning to go too quickly because that's what the player is here to do. So you have to sort of balance the and me personally, I don't really mind a little bit of extra effort. I think it works. It disrupts my flow when I have to go into my menu and equip the soap all the time.
Yeah,
and that's not
'cause
why
think
I play
that's
this
the core
game.
problem is that there is a lot of like friction between where you are and using the soap. Whereas in the new game, in PowerWash 2, the soap is just another attachment, and you can
Yes.
just start using it by scrolling to it and psh.
Yeah, they clearly realized that there was a gameplay flow problem with the soap, and they worked to remedy that. And I think
Yes.
they've done a good job. I use the soap a ton in PowerWash Simulator 2. But in PowerWash Simulator 1, you have to not only buy it, and it's a consumable, which feels bad. You know, you don't want to have to spend your hard-earned money to then clean more, which is why you earn the money in the first place. And secondly, you have to go into the menu and equip it all the time when it runs out. In PowerWash Simulator 2, it is a quick button attachment, and you start it with a certain amount of soap. You can buy extra, but you always start the level with a little bit that you
I think
can
the
use.
soap even
Oh, that's
regenerates
really
over
nice.
time too,
Yes.
so it's not even like you don't have to buy soap.
It's a much better system.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Which makes using the soap in this game even, like, more of a defeat, almost, because it's like,
You're like, no. I'll be damned if I'm buying soap. No.
yeah, I like that you can choose to buy extra, but you always start with at least a little bit.
Yeah. This game is like the perfect relaxation after the week I've had.
It's very meditative. I would recommend this game for anybody that has like they want to just like do something that requires not a lot of brain power. You can like watch YouTube videos or something while you do it, but you want to be moving your hands.
So yeah, I had like a short film.
Yeah,
Like,
tell us how that went.
Not like the official, like, not like film festival screening, but it was made while I was still in school, and so I was like required to have a decently polished cut in by a certain deadline for like basically grant compliance purposes for the school. And so, yeah, I had that deadline, and I was all on track to meet it, and then I lost 12 hours of work worth of visual effects and had to redo it all.
Was
So
it a
basically-
software problem? Did Adobe
Yes.
crash? Yeah.
I will never use Adobe
Classic.
After Effects again. You know what's funny? I was talking to an old classmate, and she said the same thing happened to her with a different project, and she also is never using it again, so...
We're waiting for
Hot
that
tip.
H-Bomber guy video about Adobe.
never trust Adobe After Effects to not screw you over.
Well, I think people like are like, why are Adobe even a thing? But some people may not realize that for a very long time, Adobe was the industry standard.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
could not use
Well,
anything
and-
else.
And that's the thing, is that there are now actually decent competitors. Because the thing is, it really did used to be you use Adobe or you use a way worse program. And they knew that they had that monopoly. But there are much better things now. DaVinci Resolve started as a color grading thing, but now they've expanded into like a full video editing.
That's great. I love
software
that.
program. Yeah, and you can do like, it has a much cheaper subscription model, and then also it has a one-time purchase option.
Oh, we love
which is
that.
huge. Yeah, and it's like lifetime with all updates as well. And then you have Avid is the other like really big one. Avid is very expensive. Avid is pro grade. It has like, communication between multiple systems options for if you have the money for it, but like for an independent filmmaker, Avid is not the route you want to go. But for studios, it's kind of becoming the new standard. So yeah, there's been a lot of, and also in terms of compositing, After Effects is basically like the independent low grade one now, when they used to be the industry standard, because there's this new one called Nuke that's on the market that has now been used for the last few years by all the big companies, because it's just better.
Yeah, Adobe
So,
used to be
yeah.
a monster. Well, and the other thing too is that Adobe used to actually make decent products. Like
Yes, exactly.
The quality has just declined so much that like for a very brief period of years it was really shitty and there wasn't anything else you could use and everyone bitched about it, and now they're paying for that loss in quality finally.
Yes. Well, and that's even, I think, with having competitors, their prices, so they changed stuff. It used to be that you had to individually buy like every little thing. And so having like the full Adobe suite would be like $100 a month or more. They've actually changed their stuff just over the past like year to now, I think it's like $20 or $30 a month. And you get either like, to basically get the full Adobe suite.
That's not bad.
and
Or it
it's-
wouldn't be bad if the product was any good.
Yes, it is. So it's better than it was. I think that having competitors, they really started just losing people because people went, I'm not going to pay all that.
Well, and a lot of
It's also just
studios
the
started
subscription
you know-
model. People
yeah.
hate the subscription model.
Yeah.
The other thing that I noticed was, I went to school for animation, right? And when Adobe said that they were going to start using the products that were made with their software in their home-built AI systems, a lot of big studios were like, that sort of violates the NDAs that we put our animators
Yeah.
under. We can't
Yeah.
afford to work with a company that is potentially going to use our unreleased product to make AI,
Yeah.
to train AI. So I think they regretted that decision.
They lost basically majority of the professional market to that.
Don't
And
be
I think
stupid,
that's
kids.
also reflected in their pricing now, because their pricing is much more average consumer friendly, and their marketing for their products as well as just their product interfaces have been shifting a lot more towards being social media creation friendly.
Yeah.
They even have things with a lot of their effects. Now they have an option where you can click a button that says "Surprise me," and it will do a random effect for you. So it's
Okay, yeah, a
random
professional studio is
configuration.
not going to click the "Surprise me" button.
Exactly. Yeah. But,
Disney, like, oh, you know what? I don't know what I want to do with this.
Yeah, but an average
Dealer's
somebody
choice.
who's making, YouTube videos or TikToks or like Instagram Reels, that's something that could be appealing where you're like, oh
Absolutely.
yeah, I just want to do like a fun little like blur effect with some keyframes, and I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure what I want to do.
Well,
that
and that's
kind
the
of-
other
so
thing
it's-
too, is that when Adobe was the industry standard, the products still weren't easy to use. You had to go to classes to learn how to use Photoshop.
Oh yeah.
And so them making it much more consumer friendly is very interesting to me, because that sort of changes the flow that the industry standard that they set, because they were the first ones to do it. Like, very interesting.
Well, and they've basically kind of pulled a lot of their like professional grade editing capabilities have really fallen behind, but their like average like amateur kind of grading abilities for like social media type of things or like little starting out indie filmmaking type of stuff has really gotten better. So I think it was a smart move on their part.
Yeah, we'll see if it
to,
pays
like,
off.
Not just fade off. But the problem is that if you're making just little short things, DaVinci Resolve is like, oh yeah, here's a free version that just has less bells and whistles if you're just doing little short things.
No,
And it can't be
I hope
free.
the industry matches Adobe every step of the way, because fuck Adobe. I hate their stupid shitty products. I hated having to use it for school.
Which reminds me, yeah, if you're looking for a video editing software and you're not looking to make like big, long, super complex things, DaVinci Resolve is good. DaVinci Resolve's basic version is free, and you can't beat free.
I have DaVinci Resolve, but I found it difficult to use.
Oh, it definitely has a learning curve. Yeah.
You know what I use when I gotta do video stuff?
Yeah.
Alas, use Windows Movie Maker.
Windows Movie Maker
Hey!
is genuinely a very simple, like, I think everybody had
Yes!
that phase when they were 12 years old, like putting together their favorite anime clips into Windows Movie
Yes.
Maker and overlaying Linkin Park songs on top of them. Like,
Yeah.
It's not even that, it's like a lot of the stuff that, like, I did make all my old Team Pank videos in Movie Maker, and that is very clear looking at them, but, like, the main thing is that, like, what I do with video stuff these days is usually, like, I think the primary thing I end up using it for now is, like, I'll have, like, a movie, right? And I want to make a GIF. But I can't load the entire movie into the fucking GIF thing. I gotta cut, like, the one piece out.
yeah, yeah.
And for some reason, FOV does not do it well the way that I would like. It says it does, but it fucking doesn't. So I put it in Movie Maker, I cut the scene out that I want, and then I put that into the thing so I can make the GIF of
Movie
the one
Maker
little
was
moment.
perfect. Like, it had the timeline,
yeah.
it had very basic effects. It was exactly
I
what you
think
want in a
that,
very lightweight
honestly,
video editor.
Windows Movie Maker, CapCut.
I use
and I'm
CapCut whenever I do video stuff. I use
I'm
CapCut.
forgetting what the Apple built-in one is, but those very simple ones I think are really good if you're just doing simple stuff. You don't need all the
Yeah.
bells and whistles if you
Well,
aren't doing
yeah,
something
it's
more
the same
complex.
as like Photoshop. Like if I can do something in Paint, I am not going to load up Photoshop. Although now
No.
it doesn't hurt as bad. Like when I first started using Photoshop, I was using it on my laptop and it would take like maybe 15 seconds to load, which like loading screens, especially as, a gamer or something, you notice when loading screens happen, they slow you down and like you will do anything to minimize loading screens. So when I am doing like anything that requires digital art adjustments, if I can do it in Paint, I will do it in Paint rather than load up Photoshop. Although now it actually doesn't hurt as bad because my computer is huge and hot shit and Photoshop loads in 2 seconds. Back in the day, that was not the case.
I have Photoshop. I also have Paint Tool Sci, which is much more lightweight and does basically everything Photoshop does, except without like masking tools and things like that.
I use Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah.
It's $2 a month, and I can do basically everything. It's technically like a digital art program, but I can do everything I could do in Photoshop, I can do in Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah,
Well,
I
still have
would use
Photoshop
Clip
'cause
Studio
I
Paint.
pirated it a million years ago,
Yeah.
and I'm still using it. So.
That's what I have. Yeah, I have the cracked version of CS6, which is the one everyone has.
CS6. That's the good version. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have Illustrator too, because I think that's the one thing that I use that almost nobody else seems to is Illustrator.
Illustrator's handy,
vectors.
but not everybody needs it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I remember I had to use Illustrator for a class, and I did not enjoy it. And I was like, I have so much respect for the people who use this.
I enjoy it. I find it kind of because you have to. It's sort of like code. Code I did not like. I understood it in an academic sense. I could do the exercises, but like I couldn't think in it, you know. And then I got Unreal Engine, and Unreal Engine has this thing called blueprints, and it basically makes like a flow chart of the shit that you want to happen.
Oh,
and then
that's so
suddenly,
handy.
The code made sense, and I could take that reorganization of my brain back to like Game Maker and apply that there.
Yeah,
There's
code
no
is
visual
like
element to Game Maker, but now I understand like the way that you need to think in order to do that. And I think Illustrator is different in a way that like perhaps actual graphic artists are not terribly interested in thinking, but like if you just need this thing and you need it to be scalable, that's what you gotta do. You gotta make it a vector.
Yeah, people are always asking me to do graphics for them, and I'm like, I don't have Illustrator. This would be... I know that the thing that they want me to do would be much easier if I had Illustrator, but I just don't have it, so... And I don't know how to use it even if I did have it, so whenever I need something done, I'm like, hey DJ, can you throw this into Illustrator and make it a vector?
Yeah.
It was so funny, because Ray, so a while back ago, we made a donation to the Flying Yankee, which is it's a train, it's a sibling of the trains that we write about. We made a donation because they had just acquired this train and they wanted to refurbish it and stuff, so I was like, alright, let's make a donation. And I look on the donation page and I was like, oh, we can attach an image. So I was like, Ray, why don't you draw them like a little cocktail napkin doodle and it'll be cute. They'll get a kick out of that, right? Yeah. So I had Ray draw the thing, I made the donation, and then I get
like
an
that
email.
you say that like I didn't also think of doing an illustration because I also saw that there, like I was like, oh, we should do, like we both thought of it at the same time. It wasn't like DJ told me to do it and then I did
looking
it.
at the page because,
No, I was.
Like,
I said, hey, I
was
just
doing
noticed
it.
that there's a place where you can draw stuff. Like you can go back and read the conversation.
No. I definitely remember seeing this because it was like it was one of those
Yeah,
things
I'm
where
not saying
like,
you
looking
didn't
into
see
at
it. I'm
3 in
just
the fucking
saying
morning, you're already asleep.
I'm not saying you didn't see it. I'm just saying I had the same thought. Like it wasn't like you commanded me to do it. I was like, oh, I should do a drawing. And then you were like, you should do a drawing. And then I was like, yeah, I was thinking that. Go on.
Alright, anyway, whatever. The point is,
Oh,
I get an email from the Flying Yankee Association, like the guy who's in charge of stuff. And he wants to know if he can use the art that Ray posted as like for like promotional materials and stuff. And and you know, we were like, yeah, sure, fine. But then he's like, do you have a vector of it? And I was
Of
like,
course,
no,
which of
but-
course we don't. That's an absurd question. Like it's not.
No, it wasn't
Why
meant
would
to
I
be like that.
think of making a vector for something I did in 30 seconds?
No, but there's no vector. But I was like, well, I could make you a vector if you wait a minute. The guy who's like emailing me, I think he's like some old, you know, train guys tend to be on the older end, unless
He's in
you
his
know,
60s probably.
actual-
You know.
Yeah. And my name is very feminine, and Ray's name is Ray, which he probably interpreted as being like a man. And the way he is talking to me, it's not rude, but it's definitely like I'm telling him, you know, I can make you a vector of this. And he's like, well, we already tried just using the image trace to make a vector. And I was like, yeah, I know, but let me put one together for you. And he's like, it's like he doesn't believe that I can do it. And I'm like, well, let me just do it for you. And then I did it. I made him a little package, and the email he sent me back, it was
It's a bit
not
more
overt.
Yeah.
It was a little more respectful, yeah, because like now he's like, oh, I see.
I see who I'm dealing with.
Because I made him like I didn't just make him the image. I didn't just make him the vector. I made him like a whole little package so that he and explained how all the pieces of it worked and how they need to stay together or they stop working.
I don't
like,
think
here's
they
your
ever
little-
used the art, but he was really
They
interested
didn't,
in
but, like-
trying to use it. And we did all the work
Silly.
for him, so
Yeah.
Didn't
Like,
cost
look,
him
it'll
nothing.
take 10 seconds. Let me just
do it.
get you your thing. Get you the thing you want. And he's like,
Yeah, it was a very
he
very
thought I
simple
was, like,
drawing. It was just a line drawing. So I think what all you did was just go over it like in
Yeah,
Illustrator.
it was very
Yeah.
simple for me, but like he didn't believe he could. I don't know. Well, he believes now.
He's a believer. I think the implication was like, I don't know what we'll use this for, but we'll find something. So they're free to use it whenever.
And it's like, yeah, we had no like ETA or plan or anything for what it was going to be used for, but it was just like, yeah, it's a little cocktail napkin. You can have it. It's no big deal. Drew it for shits and gigs.
And then within the last 2 weeks, I've had 2 people approach me for a graphic design project, which I don't do graphic design. It's so funny when people are like, well, I know an artist. And like when non-artists know an artist, they're like, well, you can just draw it, right? And it's like, okay, well, it really depends on what you're trying to use it for. Again, if it doesn't start life as a vector, it's going to take time to turn it into a vector if it's something that you need to be scalable.
It's not that hard though, so like if you did want to do something like that,
Yeah.
You know,
I know, but it's just like I need to know the scope of it before starting, and a lot of people don't even know what they want when they're asking for things like that, which makes it difficult to do the actual work. That's really the hardest part about like taking paid drawing stuff is like, what are you planning on using this for, and how much work am I going to have to do on the back end because you don't know what you want?
Yeah.
And you even ask in advance.
Sometimes, yeah, I do ask in advance,
and
and it still doesn't do anything for me. Not to name names.
Oh, I know. I got paid to do like a web design thing one time and do all the graphics for it and everything, and they just had very unrealistic expectations.
Yeah,
and
well, they're like,
oh,
well, it'll only take you like, an hour to do this, right? And it's like, it really will
and it
not.
was like a friend of my mom's too.
Yeah.
And so thankfully it wasn't like too much of a nightmare, but yeah. I think my mom also had to kind of explain to her. She's like, that's not realistic.
Yeah.
What did she want? It wasn't realistic, like.
It was just the time frame, mostly. Oh. It was the time frame, the amount and then her not wanting to pay me for the more time to fix to change things. And
at least your mom stood up for you, like.
Oh yeah.
Because your mom is something of an internet denizen. She understands how much time and effort goes into this work.
Yeah. My mom ran a Lord of the Rings fan fiction website for, like 10 years.
I love that.
And then she kind of was phasing it out, and she reached a point where she was like, okay, and now I'm going to be phasing out my admin of this. It'll still be up as an archive. She still has the annual thing for the domain and everything for it, but she switched to, okay, I'll be only updating existing stories that you send to me now, as kind of phasing out. And that phased out over the next couple years, and then over the next following 5 years there was one story. And my mom reached a point where she was just like, well, all right, she's reached this point in the character's life. I know he lives this long, so we're getting close.
God. Did Archive of Our Own ever reach out to, like, archive because I know that's part of why the archive exists, is to,
that reminds me, I need to talk to my mom about that, because I reached out to them about it, being like, hey, here's this site that could be archived.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, just get us in touch with the current, like, with your mom who's like the admin.
Yeah, current
and then I
admin, yeah. Yeah, because I know that archive doesn't, they don't just do it automatically, like, but she can just, they have tools that will let her just import all of them if she doesn't want to ever pay the hosting again, or even if she does want to, at least it'll have a mirror.
Yeah, well, because there's so much on there. And it was
That's
all
kind of what I'm
organized.
thinking. It's like, if it's one of the first Lord of the Rings fan fiction archives, it might be pretty big.
Oh, yeah, and also it's all organized by, like, poetry, short story, like, novels, all this kind of stuff. And, yeah, it's really good. And also, I think it did actually, at the time, fill a bit of a niche, because it was all, they had a lot of rules about, like, it being decently family-friendly. Like, and so, and not, like, in the fanfiction.net way of, like...
where it's family-friendly in name only, like...
Yeah. But, like, it was basically, because that was kind of also one of her goals, was she was like, wow, there's a lot of smut, and I want a fanfiction website my kids can safely browse. Was kind of where she was at, as well as the message board and fan community that she ran. Yeah, she was just kind of like, what if we had a little spot to put our things? And it
turned into her hosting a multi-years long Fanfiction
Yes.
archive, yeah. Ain't that just the
Yeah.
fucking way? Look at this shit. I gotta do this shit again. Look at these pillars. Ray. My name is Spooky.
Oh, I like that. Hooray.
It's like comic font.
Yeah, it's haunted.
Yeah. It's the I Spy house. The I Spy house, Spooky Mansion house.
Oh, that was fun. We should play more I Spy sometime.
I just reblogged like actual images from the I Spy Spooky Mansion book like today because it came across my dashboard and I was like, ah, memories. I thought I Spy Spooky Mansion was incredibly charming.
It was
Yeah.
so good, and it had a little plot and everything.
The fact that it had a plot. Again, you open something up with the no expectation of it having any kind of story. It's like, this is purely mechanics.
They've fallen again.
And then it surprises you.
What's PowerWash Simulator need a story? But any game with the word
Exactly.
simulator in it, why does it have a story?
What the hell happened to this house?
I don't know.
Hell?
Ghosts.
What does this say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it just says hell. I was like,
Yeah. I was gonna write hello, but then I stopped.
Big ass H!
big ass H. I can't endorse John Mulaney. He's canceled, but that is a funny bit. when you're writing the
Canceled, like-
happy birthday on a big sign and you have not planned at all how big the letters are going to be.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's fair to, like, how, I don't, like, at the time, like, did we know?
No, of course not. But I you know, it doesn't
I
stop
feel
the
like
bit
there
from
is-
being funny, but I can't be like, you know, go watch New in Town or
No,
whatever.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, John Mulaney only got canceled because he showed up on, like, some shit with Dave Chappelle. Did we, like, how long between, like, when Dave Chappelle had his problem between that? Like, that...
Oh, he
was
showed
there
up.
enough time?
He went on Dave Chappelle after Dave Chappelle was like, yeah, I hate trans people.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but, like, how long between that? And, like, is it John Mulaney's business to know what Dave Chappelle said? Like...
Well, a lot of comedians at the optics of it were that a lot of comedians were not appearing with Dave Chappelle, and John Mulaney went out of his way to be like, I support you, my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was not like if you know the full story, it's very much like, ooh, he doesn't have
Yeah.
any friends, and
It
that's
really
why he's
just
doing
seemed
this.
to me that, like, Dave Chappelle was talking shit the way that he does, but, like, Dave Chappelle was not, like, an A-list or anything. It was not everybody's
No, but
business
the
to
fact
know
that
what
so
he
that's
said.
why it's actually kind of strange that John Mulaney would go out of his way to support somebody who's not even that famous anymore. If it were not
Well, it
for
was
his views
after-
specifically.
It was also, he was also kind of already canceled at the point.
Yeah,
of
he was
cheating on his
canceled
wife.
before that too. To
Because
be fair,
he made a whole
Why?
career. He kind of did make like a whole. He was known as the like that's my wife guy, and then he cheated on his wife.
he did cheat on his wife. Like that, I don't really care about. Like celebrities
that's
cheat on their
before or
wives all the
after?
time.
Like-
No. Like I think so. Like when celebrities cheat on their wives, it's kind of shitty. And like when you make your when you make it most of your set that you love your wife, and you know, like it's a red flag. It's very much like that the Try Guys guy, being
like
like
a
I
Ned
love my
Fulmer.
wife, and then like getting cut. Like it's not. Like, you know, people cheat on their wives all the fucking time, but it looks worse for some
And had a
people.
consensual workplace relationship.
Yes. I was never a Try Guys guy, but yeah. It is, I agree, different when, you know, you're known as the wife guy and then you cheat on your wife, but I think we have also come to, suspect as a country that guys who do that are maybe more prone to cheating on their wives.
Ooh, Aura Smith. Did you hear that weird rumbling noise?
I didn't, but
No.
I was also talking about canceled comedians. Anyway,
False
I think
alarm. Jenny
it's
put
fine
the
when you,
washer on
like...
spin.
She's trying to read the text.
Oh,
shut up.
sorry.
Okay. Oh, just false alarm. Jenny put the washer on spin. But you were saying, Ray.
Yeah, it's, you know, cheat on your wife, like, whatever. I think that's a, you know, if you want to stop following somebody because you don't agree with their marital, like, escapades, whatever. But I do draw the line at like blatantly being like, yeah, I'm gonna embrace my best friend Dave Chappelle after he was like, we should you know, maybe conversion therapy isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. The thing
Are we
is,
sure about the chronology of all that though? It
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
seems like
Yeah. For sure. I was following.
I don't.
that.
I don't
remember.
know.
Yeah.
what I'll say is that I think you should just assume probably that if you really like a celebrity,
They're an
especially, like, if
asshole.
you're like a big celebrity, they probably have cheated at some point or will. Like, it's nice when they don't, but like a lot
Yeah.
of celebrities have
I think if
cheated
you're
on
gonna
their
cancel somebody for
partners.
being unfaithful to their spouse, you're gonna have to cancel a lot of fucking celebrities.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just that like, I don't know. The kids these days, I think they don't understand that.
Oh, the
cheating
kids
was,
are
like-
definitely more puritanical than we were.
Yeah. But the kids like they don't get like all the if you watch like older TV show like it you know it's like I'm always saying like you watch Friends, you watch older not Frasier, but like if you watch Cheers, there's a lot of cheating plots in that. Like cheating was just whatever. Like people thought it was like it was like they didn't like it obviously, but it wasn't like a deal breaker. It was like, well, I put a lot of effort into this. Maybe we can make it work. You know, like maybe we can get past.
The other thing is that
wasn't-
like we were much closer to the dating scene between the 1950s and now is so different, and it did have to transition. Like when you were going steady with someone in the 50s, it was expected that you would then marry them. But between that time, you were supposed to be kind of like going on dates with all like different kinds of people and like not settling down. Like it was expected that you would have a different like you would be. You know, you wouldn't be faithful to one person because you were a kid and you were just like, you know, trying it out.
You're
like,
going to the sock hop. You're not fucking like.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the other
My
thing is you weren't expected
Grandma
to
went on a date with like every single guy at her high school.
be. Yeah,
class.
like that was normal. Whereas
She
now
didn't,
I think
like,
kids
go,
would be like,
she
what?
didn't go like steady with every guy in her high school class, but she went on dates with literally every single one of them.
And in order to get from that to what we have now, which is where you try to find your soulmate in one date on a dating app, like there has to be some sort of transition. So I just think the dating culture transformed very rapidly between the 1990s and now. Mm-hmm. Due mostly to the internet.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, cheating was not that big a deal. I mean, it was a
I
big
think
deal.
cheating,
but
yeah,
it wasn't
not that big.
It wasn't the.
Yeah.
It wasn't a deal breaker like it is now, and like lots of TV shows and things used it as like just part of the thing. Like even Friends. So like Friends had the whole Ross and Rachel thing, right? And that was a big deal because it's like, did Ross cheat? Was that cheating? Did it count? I don't know. There was a lot of that in your relationships. Like, well, does this count as cheating or what? And then you had the Monica and Chandler relationship. And they wanted to write a scene or like an episode where Chandler cheats on Monica. And he was like, I don't think the fans of this show will tolerate that the way that they would with Ross and Rachel. Because, you know, you've set this up as this very long set up, you know, true love thing. We found our, you know, our partner for the rest of our lives. You can't just do
It does
can't demolish
undermine
that for the
it.
sake of the story.
Yeah. I think
And he was
also
right. They would not have put up with that.
I think
Yeah.
also Chandler is a much different person than Ross. Like if you're
Yeah,
actually
well-
paying attention to their characters, like
They are, but like at the same time, Ross is he's just some guy. It's not like he's hot or anything. So,
no,
like,
yeah.
If like Joey cheated, which he kind of did in a few episodes, but again, it's like does it count? Does it not? I don't know. If Ross did a lot of the shit that like Joey did, we would not put up with it because he does not have the sex appeal to get away with it. The only reason why the story works the way that it does with Ross is because of the technicality of it, the are we on a break or not.
I'm really sick of this railing. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
This shit is ass.
That's what I'm saying. Just do like the broad surfaces, then you have like a lot of the percentage done. You're only like 45% done. Oh my god.
I know.
Just do like the driveways and shit. Get you know some of that meter off.
The driveway is not that interesting. I'll do
No,
the
but,
stairs.
like, yeah, just move around a bit. I say, I'm watching you, so like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, move around a little. It's fine.
They're here for this thrilling conversation where we recap the plot of Friends.
Yeah.
A show that ended 20 years ago. Yeah.
It's funny because, like, I think the kids really appreciate Friends. I've heard more than once somebody who was way too young, who was definitely not born while Friends was airing, be like, yeah, it holds up. It's pretty funny. Like, and Friends is okay. I would watch it again. Like, if it was on, I would watch it. I wouldn't turn it off. But I think Frasier's better.
Frasier is better just in... I think Frasier's better for us because we are getting
Yes.
to be that age.
I'm also just not the kind of person that, like, vibes with any of the Friends. Like, those aren't my friends. That's not how my friends were.
Yeah.
So I can't,
Oh, but
you know.
Frasier and Niles are your friends.
Well,
Okay.
you know, does that really surprise you?
I relate to the characters in Frasier more.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I feel
Frasier
like
is
the
me.
humor-
Like, it's really
The
upsetting.
humor in Frasier is very up my alley, you know?
No, I think the thing about Friends is that it was such a large part of kind of the culture for a long time that it is still like persistent. I do see a lot of like Gen Zs who are like, it's not funny, and in fact it's homophobic and racist, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, calm down. Like, it's not that big a deal.
I think it is in a little bit, but like that's just in the passive way that culture and society was at that time, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that you can't watch. the
Friends had a
context of
lesbian
this
character.
history-
That was very progressive.
Oh,
could get your
the
canceled for that.
The kids hate Carol and Susan.
I'm sure, yeah.
But like that's the thing. That is the level of representation that you were like allowed to have on air at that time.
I
You
mean,
know,
as far as allowed to have too, they had a whole ass lesbian wedding in 1994, I think. 5. Like,
Big deal.
The representation was really good compared. It's like
Yeah.
it's like when we were playing Vigilante 8, and I was like, "Is this the story I would give Houston 3 in the year of our Lord 2025?" No. Is it a good story for 1997? Yes, it is.
Especially considering who was writing it. Like, Vigilante 8 and every game that came out at that time was written by 20-year-old programmers. Like, 20-year-old white programmers.
No, Vigilante 8's good. We're arguing about Friends. Friends
No,
was
yeah,
written
sorry.
by, like, writers.
I got heated at I made up a guy where they were...
I made a guy
yeah,
to get mad at.
yeah, and I got mad, so... It's important to recognize when you're doing that.
but I think it's really
No.
important.
Nobody's
to remember...
played Vigilante 8, so nobody's like arguing about how bad the story is.
But if
or
they
whatever.
were, I would be there to defend them.
But that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the thing of like learning about, you know, queer history and feminist history and stuff like that is understanding all those stepping stones that to get to where we are today. Like the only reason that you can look at something like Friends and say, "Oh, that feels kind of homophobic," is because
You have the context of the last 20 years to inform you.
It was even on the
because
TV
you
to be
had-
homophobic.
It's because you had things like Friends being like, "We're gonna have a lesbian wedding in this." Like that's the kinds of stepping stones that got us
Yeah.
to where we are now with having, you know, like full loud and proud queer shows.
And I think, too,
that
it's
are,
important
you
to
know.
point out that the lesbians in Friends are not super chaste either. Like, there's tons of jokes where, the joke is that she is having
They
sex
have
with a
that
woman.
one joke
like,
where Carol is like, where Ross comes in the middle of the night and Carol opens the door and
Sorry.
picks a pube out of her mouth. What a
yeah, it's funny. Because, like, a lot of times if you did have gay representation on TV in the 90s, it was very chaste. It was very non-threatening. So to have a lesbian wedding, big deal, number one. To imply that they are, like, fucking and it's not a question, you know, very, it was funny, you know. They couldn't say the word gay, but they could, you know, they were
They
implying
could say gay. They said gay all the time on Frasier or Friends.
isn't
it
the
on
whole
Frasier,
thing,
too.
isn't the entire Chandler episode where they're like, he's kind of, and they never actually say gay.
It's not because they can't say gay. It's because they don't want to tell Chandler he seems gay. That what
I'm
it
fairly
is
certain it was a thing of they couldn't actually say it.
No, they could say gay. They just the thing is they didn't want to tell Chandler he was gay because he turned out not to be. So they were like, the whole thing is he has a quality. What is it about him that makes him seem gay? Like they even say that question. What makes you think I'm gay? And the answer is I don't know. You just have a quality. It's not like they're trying to avoid saying he's gay. It's that they're saying he's not gay, but he does have something that makes him seem that way. But you can't put your finger on it.
A little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Little je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Well, it's like the how the term metrosexual got coined around that time also, which was basically a way of saying like a straight man who washes his ass, you know?
Yeah. Well,
The
like
kids don't know.
all the guys on Friends were that before that was even a thing. The only reason
Mm-hmm.
why metrosexual became a thing is because of Queer Eye.
Yeah.
Metrosexual gained a lot of prominence. I'm fairly certain it was more in the consciousness post 9/11 when we got really homophobic again. Because the 90s they weren't perfect, but they were fairly progressive, and then we all had like a return with a V moment after the
Well,
planes
because
hit
it
the
was like
towers.
the
Aw.
yeah, and it really was because it was that pressure to like suddenly meet like the all-American values.
Yeah.
and
We had to
then-
conform.
Yeah.
I'm fairly.
We had to put
Does
a guy
that
on Evanescence's song.
does that not look like it's dirty? It's not, but it looks like it is.
It's like a shadow, but the door is
Yeah.
clean.
All right, I'm going back to broad surfaces.
Ray.
Yeah. Like an echo on it. I'm really enjoying all of these sound effects that you're putting.
Reverberation, you might say.
Yeah. You might.
You could.
I don't know. You haven't been laughing at my joke.
Anyway, if you're a really annoying, pretentious pedant, watch Frasier instead of Friends. That's my advice.
Like, too, I think I've seen a couple times out in the wild somebody be like, how do I learn about all this stuff? How do I learn about stuff? Like, how do I become
Yeah.
interesting? How do I know a little about a lot? And watching Frasier is a good way to learn. And I will also say that watching The Simpsons is a good way to learn about
Very
a lot.
much so. Yes.
Need
Early
that
Simpsons.
letter.
I don't know if current Simpsons does any of that, but the
They
early
may not
Simpsons.
have the
yeah.
time anymore, but like, and also the writing staff has obviously changed over 30 years. But like, early Simpsons, I would say like first 8 seasons certainly, but like even well into the 20th season, you have it. They used to joke it was the best educated writers' room in animation because it like all these guys were on like the Harvard Review or whatever. They all came from Harvard, and they all had like The Simpsons has like very common jokes in it. It has highbrow jokes. It has wordplay, all kinds of silly shit like that. So like if you're trying to learn about a lot of different stuff and become cultured, The Simpsons is actually a great place to start because it has a wide range of humor and basically anytime you don't get the joke, look it up and you will learn something new about-
and then you'll remember
Yes.
it because you saw it and then you made the connection to like when you looked it up. You'll retain it better. But there's a really good Tumblr post that goes around once in a while that's like, the funniest, basically the person was saying, the funniest people I know are the people who have seen the most stuff. Like, the reason that they're funny is because they have seen a bunch of things and they make references and know about stuff that, outside of a humorous context makes them interesting. So if you're trying to become more cultured and you're trying to become more interesting at parties, fastest way to do that is to watch stuff that references other pop culture. And The Simpsons is a really good way to do that because that was their core bit for the majority of the first half of I guess probably less than half now because The Simpsons has been running for so long, but
Yeah, and honestly, I think the only reason why it hasn't held up is because one, they don't have enough time,
Yes.
and two, the writing staff has probably changed. I actually don't know much about present Simpsons.
yeah,
just
I
because
was
of the
gonna
way
say
that,
I'm
like-
trying not to disparage the current Simpsons because I haven't seen it, so I actually have no way of knowing what it's like. I just suspect that with changing tides and the way that animation is presently, it probably is not the same.
It's from what I've seen some of it. The problem for me is that like, frankly, like I used to buy the DVD sets and they stopped making them around like season 25, I think. So I digitized all of that, sold them off, and then I pirated the rest. The problem is that like the newer ones are more difficult to pirate because they all are on that like they want to keep them all on that thing where like if you have a cable package then you can watch it, you can stream it from their thing.
Well, it's all owned by Disney
And-
now, so
Yeah, I think I do have a cable. Yeah, I have a cable package. I guess I could just that way. But anyway, the point is, like, it's difficult to get the later seasons. That way, it's very easy to get the older stuff in the same way. But like the newer ones that I've seen, that I've tracked down, because you want to keep up with your Sideshow Bob episodes, because Frasier Dovetail.
You do, as if the viewer is
You
in any
do.
way.
They
I
do. Don't.
Okay,
He's
no,
a very
you-
popular character. Anyway, like the newer episodes are much shorter. I think they might even be under the 20-minute mark at this point.
Yeah, because they got to run ads.
Yeah, they have to run more ads than they did in the 80s when they started. And because of that, the writing, the pacing has to be a lot faster. You have to cram more in or have less. Which, I mean, there's always been a variation in that as far as Simpsons episodes go, but, like, you just have less room to maneuver. That's kind of like when you watch the old episodes and they have that really long intro with, like, the big
Yes.
circus thing and the fire. That means the episode was short and they needed something to fill
Yeah.
time. You will never see that intro in a modern episode because they do not need it. But yeah, having less time means the pacing is different, and the jokes that you can get away with are reliant on the audience being able to catch them for the
Yeah.
first point. And two, the audiences have also changed, so I imagine that the writing has to account for that as well.
And the writers have changed, so
Yes, the writers have changed. The Moors have changed.
yeah, it's not the same show anymore. Whether it's better or worse, I hesitate to speculate.
Anyway, watch old Simpsons, Google things when you don't know about it. Or maybe, maybe not Google. Maybe, I don't know, start page now?
DuckDuckGo?
What are we using?
I use Google, but I use the version that I had to manually install on Firefox that gets rid of all the AI crap, and even then it still
Nice.
doesn't sometimes return the things that I want, so...
We've got
Yeah.
texts. Oh, another thing. Careful how you go around the volcano. We went down there to enjoy a smoky sunset, and Jenny saw a UFO pop out on top and disappear before you can say, "Look, a UFO! Where?" Oh. It's gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give it little feet. Very nice.
Thank you. That's a little crooked.
The whole volcano thing seems like foreshadowing.
Maybe.
Could be. That's my cow. It's abducting a cow.
Nice.
Thank you. Guess I'll leave that for
Oh,
Ellie.
you gotta get around the trim of that window.
Oh, yeah, I got distracted. I can't get the top of it, so that might have to be an Ellie thing.
Oh yeah, I'm working my way around all the top stuff.
You know what you could do too is you could put your longer extension on reach up
Oh
higher.
yeah, I forgot that, because I am unclear on what I have and what I don't have, because these
Yeah,
aren't my...
yeah.
This isn't my normal, loadout.
Get out. Because yeah, sometimes it's just the.
Do you like
the
my
length of
UFO,
the
Ellie?
pressure.
I think it's very cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able... I'm going to let Ellie handle that.
If you get up
Oh,
on the
no.
ladder and then just stare it on the side.
Alright, I'm going to take the extension off in that case.
Yeah.
That's what the cow is saying.
Oh no! Damn, that cow speaks!
Yeah, that's why the aliens are taking them for research.
Oh, for research, yeah.
There you go.
Ah, that's not what I meant
And
to
then
do.
when you clean the rest of the wall, if there's any left on the other side of that window, it's not on the window, it's on the wall, so.
Windows to the walls.
Yeah.
So what are we doing after PowerWash Simulator? I know we have quite a ways to go, but... I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like
Barclay Garden?
Oh,
Is that what the poll was
yeah,
for?
I think it was Barclay.
Oh, yeah, Barclay Garden. I thought you meant like tonight. Like.
Oh, yeah, well, feel free to
It's
answer
like,
that,
I thought
too.
we already talked about that, but.
I'm
Barclay
not
Garden.
typically in the habit of talking about what we're doing after... we can. There's nobody here, but... You guys want to go get drinks later? Like...
Some people thought it would be more
I
fun
can hop
to,
on a
to
plane
shit
and-
talk the other railway
yeah.
series.
Hop on like a
Than to
4-hour
hang out with
flight to
us.
come get drinks with you guys.
Okay, that would be base though.
Yeah. Honestly, if I had the money,
I know people who, mostly friends of my mother's, who get on a plane and take like day trips to New York. Like,
oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow.
Love hell. I love what a mess this became. I'm gonna do the sidewalk.
Maybe someday I'll have the money to be like, yeah, I'm gonna just go across the country.
Gotta
I
make
think
more,
I think the
videos.
days of that being a convenient form of travel are soon to be over, given how gas prices are looking.
Oh my gosh.
lately.
Yeah. Imagine if we had an electric powered
Yeah, yeah. If
railway
only we had some sort of mode of transportation.
that didn't take gasoline.
Well, anyway.
Oh, I love doing all that stuff in our letters about solar panels because, like,
Yeah.
like in the letters right now, the trains are talking about solar panels because the MSI has just gotten this thing, and they've just gotten a grant for solar panels because it's part of like. I
The
don't know,
year
was
is
Jimmy Carter in the
1977.
70s?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Solar
So
panels are
everybody's-
brand new.
They're brand new. Everybody's very about them. And I had to look up some other. Like, I had to like look into the future a bit. Like normally our process is I read the newspaper articles on newspapers.com for the current month and maybe the month before, or the month after when my letter is due, so I kind of know where we're going with things. But with the solar panels, Ray was like, I'm gonna have Pilot ask more questions about solar panels. Do you think you can answer them? And I was like, I don't know, but let me just hold the letter back until I can ascertain whether I can or not. And if we can't, then I can have you just rewrite it a little. But I had to like do some additional research into the future, several years, to find out how the MSI solar panel thing went and how solar panels kind of go in general. And one thing that I note that I and this happens a lot with things that tend to show up and be timely in their way, is that in the solar panel articles, one of the things they note about them, one of the great benefits of them, is that they are immune to cartels and other influences because nobody owns the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can close the Strait of the fucking Sun. So I find that quite amusing. That
It always
it
does
comes
seem to
around
be
in such
like,
a
yeah,
timely way.
yeah. It always does seem to be like whatever we're writing about has something that it rhymes with in the present day in which we are writing these
Yeah.
letters.
And it's fun too because then we can kind of be like the letters are very nice and they're very pleasant and sweet, but like we do put kind of like underhanded catty things in them to talk about stuff like this. And it's always just very fun when something rhymes like that. Like when we had the bicentennial stuff, that went on for like 2 years. Everybody loved all the bicentennial. It was a big deal. It was huge. Everybody loves the bicentennial shit. What are we doing for the 250?
Fuck
Hanging
all.
our heads
Yeah.
in shame, I guess.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, people were celebrating the bicentennial for fucking ever, and then 50 years later, we're like,
250
I
years. huh?
I have a shirt that my grandma embroidered for my mom for the like with the bicentennial stuff on it. Like
it's hard to express to a modern audience like just how big a deal it was. It was like 200 years, oh my god, like there was so much patriotism, like, and the country was still, shitty, like it's America, like
Yeah.
we were still doing shitty shit, but
There's
people
a
were so
Friends.
excited.
There's a Friends where Monica finds out she is dating a high schooler. She did not know, and one of the gags she says is that she can't date somebody who doesn't remember the bicentennial.
You know what it is that 250 doesn't have a fun one singular word to describe it. Like bicentennial, that's punchy, It's marketing. It's a marketing problem.
I don't think it's a marketing problem. I think it's a problem of the country descending into fascism.
Yeah, that's
and
what-
that's
that's
pretty
what it is,
embarrassing
but,
during a
you know.
giant milestone.
I'm speaking for.
we got a message from Harper Shaw.
Oh, I
Don't
love
mean
that
to
guy.
Yeah, don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I've looked into the creepy symbols you found on the side of that house you're working on. It turns out they're just builder's diagrams, telling the plumber where to put the gaps for the overfill pipe.
Fun.
Not Enochian, the language of angels.
Maybe builders are the...
Yeah, maybe builders are angels. Have we considered this?
Ooh, yeah. It's like, why can't both be true?
That is
How nice
literally
this
how
driveway's
conspiracy
coming.
theories work. What's that?
How nice this driveway is coming.
Yeah, it's coming along well enough.
I hate this roof.
This house isn't very fun.
I'm having fun, but also...
Yeah, I'm having fun because I'm here with my friends, but
Yeah.
it's not... I wouldn't be having that much fun if I was just doing it by myself.
Yeah. You get it. I'm also still so tired, man.
I'm sure, yeah.
Again, so basically what I did, because I was like, okay, I just lost a crazy amount of work. I still had some other stuff I needed to do that I like budgeted out time for, but now I just lost like 12 hours of work. And where's that time come out of? Well, that time will have to come out of my sleep. And so I took my pillow, I put it on the couch out by my computer. I took a little sheet and I set up a little bed, and basically I would like work and then take like a 1 hour nap with with like a timer and an alarm, get up, work, and I just did that basically through the night, and then worked on editing all the way through the day, and then rinse, repeat.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Managed to turn it in at like 8 a.m. the day of the showing.
I remember the last all-nighter I pulled, and I realized that it would be the last all-nighter I would ever pull. Like,
Yeah.
at least for working, you know? Like, sometimes I'll stay
Yeah.
up really, really late, like, just because I'm hanging out with my friends and I'm having a good time, and I don't have anywhere to be the next day, and I know I can sleep it off. But, like, staying up all night to do work and then going to school or going to work right afterward, like, those days are over. And I think I was 20... I think I was 21 or 22 the last time I pulled an all-nighter for school, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
Oh, it was rough, yeah. And I got home from the showing. I get home, it's like 5:30 p.m. or something. I walk in the door, I walk towards my room, like taking off my shoes as I go. Mm-hmm. I take off my glasses and the necklace I was wearing. I drop them off like on the bathroom counter as I pass by the bathroom, and I just like fell into bed in my clothes and fell asleep for 14 hours. I woke up feeling like straight up hungover. Stumbled out of my room and just like grabbed. We had this like lactose-free like protein chocolate milk stuff in the fridge, and I was like, well, that's almost gone, so I just took off the lid and like chugged what was left and like gulped down water. I took it like a Tylenol. I like ate just a random spoon of peanut butter. I felt like I was a Sims whose needs were all in the red, and I was frantically trying to like top everything off to stop from dying.
I had a night like that last year. Not an all-nighter, because I did eventually get to sleep, but what happened was a friend of mine and I went out to a concert, and it was one of those nights last year where it was in the negative. That's how cold it was. It was freezing. Ooh. So we had parking for the concert, but it was still kind of a walk to the theater. So we trudged back from the concert in the freezing cold to the car, get in the car, and then the car broke down. As we were pulling out of the yes, I did not tell this story, so this is Ellie's first time hearing this. The car broke down, so then and it is presently as the car is breaking down. I think it was midnight, and I have AAA, so I call AAA, and they're like, it's gonna be about 2 hours before we get to you. I was like, God fucking damn it! So we had to sit with the car and then get an Uber back home. And so like I'm cranky because like AAA, they're supposedly sending a guy, but they're not telling me where he is or when he's coming. It took me 45 minutes just to get an answer out of them for how long it would take, because they did not tell me right away. And then I had to get an Uber. I spent way more money than I intended to. And then when I got home, I thought I had left my phone in the Uber. because I was so fucking tired. And so I spent the next, I was like, oh my god, I need to like wake somebody in this house up so that I can use their phone so that I can find my phone. I did find my phone, actually. I had not left it in the Uber, but I was so tired. Like,
Yeah.
and then once I had my phone, I just collapsed into bed and I was asleep the second my head hit the pillow.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I
gosh,
was like
also-
crying and frustrated. It was bad. It was not a good night.
Oh gosh, also just like falling asleep in my clothes, and I woke up
Yeah.
and I had to like peel them off of
Yeah.
myself.
Because
like,
you had sweated all night in them. Disgusting.
Yeah, it was nasty. Anyway, I don't recommend doing that.
Yeah, don't, you know.
One of my
It's
friends
hard
who
because I
also
know that
had,
like part of it is like don't procrastinate, but also sometimes it's unavoidable.
Yeah, like I'd budgeted out my time nicely, and then
Yeah, you had, and then
disaster
you had a
struck.
software crash, so that's not
Yeah.
your fault.
But yeah, one of my friends who had also directed a actually very good short film about like alcoholism that was fantastic. That was a bit more of like your classic like indie student film in terms of, but like well done indie student film subject matter. But anyway, I was like, hey, I'm so tired. And he's like, oh my god, me too. I turned mine in at like 4 a.m. this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I turned mine in at 8 a.m. this morning. And we just like high-fived each other and just sat down.
I'm surprised you remained awake through the screening.
You know, there was some really interesting stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I rested my eyes when one of the short films had the director credited like 7 times.
Mark by Mark Jacobs.
Yeah.
No, at a certain point you're running on adrenaline and you couldn't even sleep if you wanted to.
And so like I'm not really like much of a caffeine person. I have like maybe 1 or 2 cups of tea a day, like 2 max. I was just had a constant flow of like caffeinated tea going through me for like 48 hours. So that also contributed to that like hungover feeling when I woke up.
Can't relate. I drink coffee all day.
Yeah, DJ can drink a cup of coffee and then immediately go to bed, so
Do you have ADHD?
I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm a
really-
bit old for that kind of thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's like you've managed this long without a diagnosis. I
Yeah.
think you can manage the rest of your life.
Yeah. It's extremely common. People who have ADHD, that's kind of one of those signs of that is caffeine making you relaxed and sleepy, or
It
just
doesn't
like
make me
help-
relaxed and sleepy. I can just drink a lot of it and then go to bed.
Oh,
It's more like it doesn't affect her at all.
yeah.
See,
But
I
yeah,
don't need caffeine, but like I have had days where like I've needed to do something else and then I've like forgotten to drink my morning cup of coffee and then realized it later. But
Oh, yeah.
I do try not to drink caffeine after 5 p.m. because I do think I sleep better if I don't. Hey,
Hi, the
Foop! We've just been
My
holding down the
gosh,
fort for
hi.
you.
We've just been chatting.
That's
amongst
great.
ourselves.
What did you? Was it a super busy afternoon good or a super busy afternoon bad? Joe isn't here either, so it's been very lonely.
Joe's busy.
I wouldn't say lonely.
Yeah. Lonely is
You're
perhaps the
power
wrong
washing
word.
with
yeah,
your
yeah.
close
I'm
good
power washing
friend.
with my best friends.
Wow. Gotta move this ladder out of the way. There we go.
It was a good afternoon. Hooray!
I got a new phone and tablet. Hell yeah! I've been thinking about how I don't think I need it yet, but I do think that my iPad is like it's not on its last legs, but I am looking at it the way one looks at a 13-year-old dog. Like,
Like, you know, it coughs and you're like,
yeah,
"Is
yeah,
this the
you're like,
big one?"
uh-oh, yeah. I could probably have it repaired if anything really bad happened to it, but
You break, I fix.
yeah.
I had a friend who, the first time that she saw a U-break iFix, like the sign for it, she was like, what a lazy, stupid name. And I was like, hey,
Hey now.
I think it's silly. And then like, I don't know, like a year later, we're driving by it and she's like, I love that place's name. It's so funny.
And you're like, I remember. Don't talk to me. I remember.
Am I being fucking gaslit right now?
It's like, good. You have taste.
Yeah. You finally learned.
You've developed, you've learned.
Oh, yeah. In some cases, it's probably just smarter to invest in a new machine, but yeah, I'm saying, like, he's busy hanging out with other friends.
They're not even other friends, they're our friends. They're just not here.
Yeah, he's hanging out with other mutual friends, which is almost as offensive.
They could have all come here.
Yeah, they could have all been here.
Right? That's where I'm at. Y'all could have shit-talked those people in here and it would have been fun and interesting. That's literally what it is. They're just all getting together to shit-talk some other people.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They're having a gossip sesh.
Could have brought the pith helmet activities to the stream and it would have been good, but
I'm
you guys wanna
not
be Mr. Conductor.
I have faith. Maybe he'll show up later. Probably not, but Joe is so funny because he's so chatty. Once you get him on the phone, like you would have to be very firm in order to get off the phone with him. So, I think once he's in his element, he's probably going to be there a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're holding out hope for Joe. You're
Yeah.
holding out Jope.
Yeah.
Joke.
When you have Jope is when you have hope for Joe.
Yeah, and it's not cope. It's hope.
No. Yeah.
It's jopium.
This is getting stupid.
Like I said, I'm still kind of tired.
I don't blame you.
I think it's gonna take multiple nights of sleep for me.
Oh
to
yeah. You
recover
definitely
from-
have a deficit.
Yeah.
No, when Ray was like, "Do you want to play Fallout?" and I was like, "You hadn't shown up at all," and I was like, "She's probably did her thing and then went to sleep for however long," because
I think you literally said 14 hours. Like, I'm pretty sure you
Yes.
guessed exactly how long
Oh
Ellie
my
was
gosh,
asleep.
really? It was actually, yes, it was 14 hours. I looked at the clock when I woke up and went, well, damn.
Yeah, I was like, remember when I redid the website and then I went to sleep and you didn't see me for 24 hours? It's like that.
You know, it's difficult when my friends don't appear online because, like, I'm sure they're fine, but I also have no other way of contacting them. So it's like, if you never come back online again, I don't know where to find you. I didn't have that problem with Joe because he was like, let's trade phone numbers, and I was like, okay, I finally caved. Joe finally has my phone number.
Yeah. I had a friend who basically she was like, I think I need to not be online anymore. It's bad for my mental health. And then I never saw her again.
Wow.
Wow.
She really committed. Good for her though.
Yeah.
I actually really respect people who are like, I'm logging off forever, and then they actually do.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I'm like, I miss her, but also I'm like, good for her.
Yeah,
No, it's
it's
like Jenna Marbles
recognizing-
going away. You're like, I miss her content, but I'm glad she's gone.
especially
Yeah.
if it's not making you happy, like, get off the internet, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Where she just felt like the internet she used to like it. It had become a much more unpleasant space, and she just kind of was like, all right, bye.
Can you put the
I
ladder
love you guys,
down?
but like, I
Fucking
love my
please.
mental health and in-person friends more.
I'm
I was
hitting
like,
it.
that's fair.
I'm stuck. I can't get rid of this fucking ladder.
Let me see if, let's see.
I can't get rid of this ladder.
I'm
I'm
try a different
smashing.
one.
Yeah, maybe I can pick up the stool
Oh wait, is
instead.
it? Hang on.
I'm holding
on.
it. There we go. Oh my god.
I took it from you.
Thank you.
Ha.
I could not put that fucking ladder down.
I snatched it right out of your hands.
I appreciate it. It was glued to me.
Okay, what is on this? Oh, okay, there it is.
God, we're almost done. We just need to fucking get all these stupid little...
the bird this roof.
We'll do a short one after
No,
this.
Yeah.
I was watching, there's this other YouTuber I watch, her name's Allie, and she does like a bunch of like, I don't know, anime adjacent shit. I started watching her though because she had a bunch of videos about Labubus,
Uh-huh.
and I was curious and intrigued. And she had a video that she put out last week about the going analog movement and how it's not actually going analog, but like what the point of it and everything is.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people are just sick of fucking. They're sick of the subscription models on everything. They're sick of like
Yeah.
the algorithm trying to feed you bullshit all the time, and they're just going not offline exactly, but it's kind of like the whole. And I commented this to her because she's also like. At the end of her video, she's like, I want to know what y'all are doing. What are y'all doing that isn't online? And I was like, I will tell you about our train letters, because a lot of like obviously our shit is like it's very online, but at the same time it is very of the spirit of this analog movement thing.
It couldn't be it like we could technically do it offline. You know what I mean? Like we could. This doesn't have to be a website. This could be a newsletter, technically.
Well, I mean, like, who are you going to reach like that?
I mean, I
kinda
know,
my
but
point. It's like we have to go where the people are in order to get people to actually look at it and see it. But the thing of it is, like, we built our own plot of internet to put it on rather than putting it on a website and stuff. And then, or you know what I mean? Like, we didn't put it on Tumblr. Like, originally we were literally like, should we put it on Tumblr? And I was like, I think it should have its own little space. Because you don't want to build your kingdom in other people's land, basically. Because
Don't build your castle in other people's kingdoms.
yes.
That's
because yeah, when Discord or Tumblr tries to fuck you, when they fuck you on the Ides of March, you gotta be able to pivot very quickly, and you can't do that if you've built all of what you have on another person's website. But it's that, and it's like also we do physical things sometimes, like the Flying Yankee. Again, we designed a postcard, and then we printed that fucker out and sent it to the train physically through the mail, and they got it, and they were pleased to receive it. It was funny.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But that's the thing that exists in the real world. You can send somebody a postcard.
Yeah, it's important to have
You can send a
offline
train a
hobbies.
postcard. Yes. Well, I mean, even
And I'm
even
glad
being
that people
online,
are
that's
trying
fine,
to log
that's fine
off,
to be
you know?
online. Just like I think everybody is getting sick of the walled garden bullshit and all the rules, and it's kind of like I put it in the comment too. I was like, the thing about the analog movement is that not that people want offline exactly, they want the ownership of it that they used to have.
Yeah, I think the present online system is making people unhappy, and I think people would rather abandon that and be happier than, like, it doesn't feel surmountable right now because of how it is, but I think if people decide that they're going to log off and they're going to try and make their lives less online, the internet, in order to keep them, will have to adapt. So you hope that this will, promote a movement of people moving away from the walled gardens and onto their own websites and trying to make the internet suit their needs again instead of...
There's dirt underneath the
Yeah, I'm not
railing
going
that
anywhere.
you're squatting- No, not there. I mean, there too, but
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like, this isn't clean,
you
and I need to
squat
figure
down?
out... Ah, yeah.
now hit the Q. Yeah, there you go.
At any rate, it's that thing we were saying with Adobe, where it's like they're gonna fuck themselves, and people are not gonna want to use their product, and they're gonna have to change, and it will remain to be seen whether or not, that does anything. And I think it will. I think if people log off and they stop using their phones, which is the one thing companies don't want, they're going to have to figure out how to bring them back.
No, honestly, I was thinking about the other day, and I was like, I wonder how much it would cost to get somebody to make, like, basically just software that does all the stuff that we already have, but, like, just pay for it once.
Yeah.
There's a lot of nice open source stuff, by the way.
Yes, there's also free stuff, and God bless all of the people maintaining their open source free, 3D software.
We talked about some things earlier. I also would like to tell anyone who is paying for Microsoft Office that you don't have to do that. LibreOffice has basically all the same stuff and is open source and free.
Yeah, and if you don't want to use Google,
Office,
there are
too.
ways around Google Drive as well. So there's not really a good alternative to Google Drive yet, but I'm hoping that within the next couple of years there will be
a new one that I really like, and I'm suddenly forgetting what it's called.
Oh, well, link it when you remember it.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in the description.
Let me. Okay.
Yeah. Or look it up now. That's fine. I'm trying to figure out what else we need to clean. Bricks.
Chimney top. You didn't clean the top of the chimney?
Wait, I didn't. I thought I did.
And high above the chimney tops.
Ellipsis. That's what it is.
There's a whole side that's
Look at this
not clean.
schmutzy ass chimney.
Oh yeah. So
You don't need to pay
Oh,
for
I
Google
got
Docs,
the-
but the thing about Google Docs is that they're obviously using all of it to train their AI.
Oh yeah.
So and they're also monitoring it for quote unquote like questionable content, like, you know, content that could get you banned off their platform. So, you know,
yeah,
you don't want Google reading your stuff.
Ellipsis
move my
has
pornography
has
somewhere else.
collaboration options. They are staunchly anti-AI, and they're very new. And it's basically made like for writers by writers
Nice.
who wanted to have an alternative to Google Drive for collaborative remote writing.
Yeah,
Well, that sounds
that is nice because I remember looking into it like maybe 6 months ago because Google was shoving a bunch of AI bullshit into docs that I was not sure I would be able to disable. And because we write collaboratively, we keep our stuff in Google Drive. So I was trying to find an alternative, and there wasn't really a good one 6 months ago. So I'll look into
I'll
Ellipsis and
send
see
you
if it's any good.
guys
Yeah,
a link to it. I've liked it so far.
this railing is also not clean. I am baffled
Oh
as
my
to
God.
where the spot is on
There
this
are
one. I
so
do
many
see.
little tiny,
I see
tiny
it.
spots,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, that sliver that's left. Oh my gosh, it's done. Oh.
I'm stuck on this ladder.
It's that, yeah.
I was stuck on the ladder. I couldn't like move my body to like get it. Yeah, there's some underneath here too.
And on the bottom. No, go back where you were. Right there. On the bottom of that rail, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to get back on the ground.
Yeah, I found the dirt too, Fruit, but I'm
Wood
powerless to
Yeah.
decide
Wood
with my
trims.
words.
I keep getting caught on that
What
ladder, but I'm
are-
afraid to pick it up again because I'm worried I
what are
won't be
the
able to
wood-
drop it.
Wood- Oh wait, I saw. What is?
Did
wood
this one get
trim?
clean? Okay, yeah, it did. Wooden trims. That's the last thing that's left. It's
I
these
keep
guys,
feeling
right?
like I'm. No, that's the window frame, chimney, wall, chimney, posts.
I got the chimney already. So, oh, you're looking for the railings. I understand.
Door.
Or the trims. It's where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops.
Oh
There we go.
wait! Oh, it's this stuff.
Yeah, I got some of it.
Just trying to find the one that's not done.
I have it highlighted.
Here it
It's
is.
supposed to be
Oh.
glowing.
I think it's the one around the. It's the one around the garage door. Oh, it's the
yeah.
top of the
Oh,
gar-
that happened to us last time we did this house too. I remember. Uh-oh. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
sometimes it lags a little.
Hooray! Woo!
Oh, beautiful. Check our messages.
In the sped up version, it doesn't look like we spent that much time on the railings, but I would say that 75% of that was railings.
The house looks amazing. Almost normal. You know what's strange, though? As you were finishing, there was a screech from the attic, so I opened the latch and something whooshed past my face, followed by a grubby gray feather floating mysteriously down. I think it was Esther's soul leaving. Finally at peace.
All right.
A gray, grubby feather.
Is there a kitty? I don't see one. This looks like a Payday map if Payday was like this style instead of...
All right.
Yeah.
Clean the shoe house or clean the skate park.
Both are fun.
Yeah.
The skate
between,
park will probably be easier. The shoe house will be faster, but it'll be more annoying.
Now is the time to purchase things if you would like to. Which actually, can I? Ooh,
I cannot buy anything. I can view the session
Very-
details, but that's
all
it.
right. I got an upgraded power washer.
Job details. Shop. Yeah, the only thing I can buy is clothes and modifications, and the modifications don't do
Okay,
anything
you
for
should
me.
then though have the power washer upgrade that I
Yes,
just
I
got.
will. I just can't buy any soap, but that's okay. I don't need it. Although it might have made this easier.
I wonder if I buy soap if you'll also get it.
I don't think so, but you can try. Because if I go to tab or E, cleaning liquid, no cleaner attached.
We now have the Urban XU2.
Neat.
Let me get the nozzles for it.
C'est football.
Kitchen the choplifts. Did anybody watch the World Cup?
No.
No.
I'm gonna actually, well, I'm not gonna be they're going to actually watch the World Cup, but I am gonna be, I'm gonna be go visiting my partner's family, and they're gonna be seeing the World Cup while
Oh.
me and his mom wander around the city and just enjoy sightseeing.
That sounds
nice.
more fun.
Yeah. Let's see. All right.
There's a gnome!
How do we feel about the shoe house?
I can do the shoe house.
It's fun.
I am up for whatever. I can lock in.
I think the
Oh.
shoe house is the better option for right now.
Martha Hubbard. Thank you so much for helping. Ain't you a sugar? As nice as it is having our play school in the forest, it does leave open to the elements, and the poor things now as mucky as so mucky it started to rub off on the children. In the old days, we'd fill a few buckets, and the children would do it themselves, top to bottom. Such fun, and most of them came to no harm. Nowadays, they're not even allowed on the roof, never mind down the guttering, before the parents get all angsty. If you could please come and give it a good wash down, that would be just wonderful.
We used to be able to utilize these kids, and now you can't.
Now they call CPS on you. Shoe house.
Shoe house.
See, now that's darling.
Ooh, on the other names that our business has been given. Hello, is this the Grime Bandits? I need some help with my poor little play school.
Aww. See if people are on the ball.
I'm up on the roof. Oh!
Ellie doing the roofs for me is very kind.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I can jump from the scaffolding onto the roof. All right, here we go.
I want to see her make
Woo!
it. Yeah,
There
very
we go.
easy. I'm gonna move this. Though.
Oh
This isn't in
no!
my
Good
fucking
thing my
way.
parents aren't here to get all angsty about me being on the roof.
You're
Kids should
grown,
fall
you're
off and-
allowed to be on the roof.
Yeah. You're 30. You can be on the roof. If you've never been on the roof of your own house, well, that's what happens.
Did you ever be on the roof on your own house?
Yes.
I just saw
We
your little
do
message.
because we were and still are quite poor. You know, we wouldn't hire workmen, you know. If shit needed to be patched or fixed or whatever, it was usually just my mom, so she would have the ladder out and sometimes she'd let us on the roof if she was up there.
All right.
My house is only one story
I've got
and
the
it's
gnome.
Oh,
All right. Are
are
we
you
ready
taking
for
the gnome with you? Yeah, yeah.
Are you ready for the gnome to fall?
Ooh,
Boing.
I didn't know they bounced.
He's got he's got
sounded
some
macabre.
bounce to him.
Bounce physics.
Anyway, my house is only one story, so being on the roof, like, it wouldn't have killed us if we fell.
Yeah. had a friend who wasn't allowed to watch Peter Pan as a kid because her brother, after seeing Peter Pan, tried to jump off the roof.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do think children are uniquely stupid in that way, but it's not their fault. Like, they just
Yeah.
don't know how the world works, but you do need to be diligent with informing them that they cannot fly.
Yeah.
And no, an umbrella jumping off the roof will not help you.
Yeah.
What do you know?
What do
It
you
worked for
know?
Mary Poppins.
Worked for Mary Poppins, but I'm thinking specifically of the montage in Venture Bros where they're showing all of the ways that Hank died, and one of them is he jumps off the roof in his Batman mask trying to hold an umbrella. Spoilers for Venture Brothers, I guess. Sorry.
All we do on here is talk about TV shows that went off the air 10 years ago.
That's not even true. Don't even say that. If you're gonna watch a TV show, like, that isn't
That's a
Frasier,
good show to
watch
watch.
Venture Bros. It's really funny. That's another
Venture
show
Bros
where
has
you
a lot
will-
of those
yeah.
jokes too.
I
where
was
you
gonna
gotta, like,
say, yeah,
Google
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. If you're trying to be cultured, Venture Brothers, like, it will culture you in a completely different way than The Simpsons, I think, because those it's very 80s music oriented. So if you want to know about 80s new wave,
It is kind of funny how much you guys love it, because I have a friend who generally very good taste in fiction, right? He said the thing that made him stop watching things he wasn't enjoying was Venture Brothers,
that's so funny.
because he watched all of Venture Bros with his brother. At the end of it, he was like, "Man," actually he said about halfway through watching all of it, they both were like, "Man," would watch an episode, go, "Man, that was some real dog shit. Anyway, let's watch the next one."
That's so
And he said
funny.
after
Like, Venture Bros
watching-
is the classic cult TV show. Like, if you had to come up with the example of a cult TV show, Venture Brothers is that TV show. It's loved by everybody. It takes fucking 10 years to produce one season because it's only two guys, and the two guys are the only guys who work on it. Like,
he was saying that, and then he's like, "Yeah," and so then I decided I wasn't gonna force myself to watch things I wasn't enjoying anymore, which I do think is a good thing.
yeah,
to
that's
come out of
valid.
that,
Like,
but-
I do think Venture Brothers is a TV show for a certain kind of person, and if you are not that person, you will not enjoy it. So if you are that
Yes.
sort of person who does not enjoy it, you shouldn't have to force yourself to watch it. But it is very funny to me because, like, every artist I know, every person who works in animation, everybody who I think has really good taste fucking loves that TV show.
And that's why I was surprised.
Hey, it's not for
What's
everybody.
his problem? Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, what's
curious
his
now. Like, what is the
problem?
psychology of his problem? Like,
He just said he just wasn't enjoying it. That's all he said. Yeah.
I think maybe if you don't like 80s new wave, you either become somebody who doesn't like Venture Brothers, or you become that person who shall not be named, who just
I'm
like
also
watches it
curious,
but misinterprets
too, because,
it.
Because all those Adult Swim shows really start off kind of not in their groove, because they all kind of start off in just like a random humor area, and Venture Bros is no different. All of the beginning of it is like that, but then they like get their plot together. They figure out what the point of what they're trying to do is. So the idea that he was with it until about halfway through, that's fascinating to me. I'm pressing OK to learn more. Like,
Oh my gosh, I didn't
please.
have my brand new fancy
Yeah, you gotta use your
washer
soap.
equipped.
Yeah. Oh
What are
yeah.
you washing like a chump for?
I'm also washing like a chump. Hang on. I have like fancy skins for this one.
The jungle skin.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, Ray did you a wall.
Hi, Foop.
Wait, how do I change the skin on my washer?
Click on, if you go into the menu, the little corner, the bottom right-hand corner of the actual, like, Power Washer tab where it shows all the stats will highlight, and you can change the skin there. You may have to buy them. Anyway, I do think, like, Venture Bros is one of those shows where
there
it's like, if you don't get the
that's
joke, it's okay, but when you do get it, you feel like the smartest fucking person alive. Like,
Yes.
you're like, I understand that reference, and it's, like, so obscure, like, you know, you're laughing and your friends are watching it, like, what the fuck? Like, is that a joke? Like, is that funny?
That fucking gag with the Murphy beds.
Yes.
I still haven't found them all. And like that was funny on its own, and then later they hit you with the Murphy bed that he hadn't found yet.
I think you also liked the Noguchi table gag. The
Noguchi table coffee gag, because yeah, that's the kind of crap that I'm into, the interior decorating shit. So a Noguchi coffee table joke out in the fucking wild. No shit.
You're like somebody else's. Venture Bros is definitely a TV show for the strange and outcast among us. Like,
it's not even that. It's a very specific kind of person who gets those jokes, and it's just,
and you're not going to get all
to
of
have
them.
an Adult Swim guy be one of those people.
Yeah. I think the other thing too is that you're not going to get every joke, and you just need to go in knowing that. And it may be that, like, if you expect to understand the jokes that a TV show is making and you try to watch Venture Bros and you don't get most of them, it may be very frustrating.
Yeah. But again, like, Venture Bros is one of those shows where, like,
you look up the joke and you're like, oh, that's funny.
It's like, yeah, I want to know it. I want to know all the jokes.
Really, it's a very stealth way of Jackson and Doc Hammer, Jackson Public and Doc Hammer, to like get other people interested in the things that they are interested in.
Yeah.
Which, as it goes, is actually pretty like good strategy if you really want people to be into Noguchi coffee tables.
How we get you into mid-century design.
Yes.
No,
it's
but
also
it is fun to like. It's fun to get the Noguchi coffee table joke, but it's also fun to get the oh fuck, what's his name? The Long Shadow joke. Because those are like very disparate topics, you know.
Yeah, you do wonder like how do they like, because again, until the very last episode, like all of those episodes are written by them and them alone. So you do wonder the sort of person that makes a TV show like that has all these disparate interests that not even you have, you know? Like,
well, that's the thing, is I do have those interests. That's why I got the jokes.
Yeah,
that's why
sure.
I was like, how has this person come to be? Because I know how I
That's
came
a
to
joke
be, and
for
that
two
can't
people.
possibly be how they came to be.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a good show. It's also, like, they managed to build characters that you actually really empathize with, and you're like, this is, you know, it's good, yeah. Oh,
Martha
it does
Hubbard
work in that same,
said-
like, we happy few way.
Yeah. We got a text. Martha Hubbard. I want you got a stinky butt.
yeah.
I want a yogurt tube. Johnny bit me. I ate his yogurt.
The kids.
Yes, the children have gotten a hold of the phone. Does Mother Hubbard have games on her phone? We happy few mentioned.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Yesterday,
Every
when
stream.
you went home,
Yeah.
I got to read my own fanfic, and I was like, damn, this shit slaps.
yeah. Sometimes you reread your own shit and you're like, ooh, this bitch gets me. She's
I
into
was
all
onto
of the
some
shit
shit
that I'm
here.
into.
Alright, I want to bring the
Wait.
elevator. Not the elevator.
Hang
gosh,
on,
what
wait.
am I talking about?
You can keep going. I just had an idea.
There we go. Alright, I was just trying to get up on the top of this. There we go. But yeah, your fanfic does slap.
Yeah, I was sitting there reading it. I was like, man, I should. Oh. No. No, I was reading it. I was like, man, I should get back at this. Gotta find out what Harry's up to.
You're like, I don't even know.
I mean, I did know, but that was like 2 years ago. I gotta go back through like the chat logs and see where I was at.
When you leave a fanfiction for too long, that is the danger. Is you're like, what the hell was I cooking?
Well, that's the trouble too, is that like with that specific plot line, right? It's not just that I was writing a story, it was also that I had to use like the patient notes, and I had to have that sync up with that. So it's like, well, I gotta, like, we're not at the point yet where we have to incorporate the patient notes, but I do gotta be like at a certain point once they start coming into play. So I was like, well, where was I at? I don't even remember where the fuck I was at. So I gotta go look through our old chat logs and see what I said about it, if that gives me any clue. Because it's an organizational problem.
Yes.
The glass cell situation. Two,
Wow.
it's like it's not that I just have to remember what Harry was up to. I also have to remember what Gemma was up to because Gemma
Gemma
is the other
is
half of that equation.
Part of the story. We're here
There,
for
I left
Harry, but
something
Gemma
up
is
on-
also there.
I left something up on top for you
I'm
to see.
hoping it's the same thing that I left on the back. Oh god, the eyes. That's good. Yeah.
Eyes. Look at these eyes you drew. These are really good. Well, 'cause,
Ellie, you
like,
should go
drawing
look at the back of the
washer is
shoe.
hard.
You should go look at the back of the house.
Oh, we happy shoe.
That's this level. That's why DJ was
Will
groaning
be.
at me.
Get my.
These eyes are really good.
Yeah, because it's hard to draw with the power washer.
It
but,
sure
like,
is.
Those are good. Knew exactly what it was the second I saw it.
It is.
Notice how
deceptively
she's
hard.
very complimentary about your eyes, but my UFO DJ was like, cute.
No, I was
No, I
right there
know.
along with you. I was like, put little feet on it. Like,
yeah.
you know.
No, I know. I'm just giving you hell.
Ooh, Ara Smith. Hey. Hey, girl. What's up?
Is she texting you?
Yeah, she... Oh, the text went away. All right, well, we'll find the text again when we get to that job.
Oops.
If you do the escape key menu, I think that you can look at messages.
With my messages, I just have the one for the current job. Which, we do have, from the I ate his yogurt. I'm going poop. I done
Great.
it.
I done it.
Get that schmutz on the door. Been looking at that for like 15 minutes. Get on the other side and then spray it the exact same place where you are.
Oh, I love my upgraded pressure
It's
washer.
nice, yeah.
Thank you. Like, I've been looking at that fucking...
See,
little
I'm
tiny
only
bit of
looking
dirt
at what I'm
started.
cleaning, so it's at least handy to have somebody else who's looking at other stuff. I'm trying to make sure these flower boxes get cleaned, because it would be really embarrassing if I tried to clean them and then left the bottoms of them really fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it.
That's rough.
Gotta make it
I
stubby.
think I got paid today. I think that was today.
I had my alarm go off yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm getting paid.
I have to go back to in-person work.
Ew. Yeah, you gotta
On
you gotta build up
Monday.
more repute at work.
Yeah, I'm really grateful I was able to work from home this week.
Yeah.
Because I
was
basically
cool that
had
your
my
boss
like
let you
work
do that.
laptop open next to me, and then I was just like in between work stuff, like frantically doing my video editing until it was like after work hours, and then I would just like fully lock in on the video editing.
Look how clean this house is getting.
It's bright yellow.
Them grommets.
So I'm gonna grab the. Yeah. All right, I wanna take this guy up.
Yeah, see, this is going pretty quick.
Let me grab the, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Where did it go? Not over there,
Hello, Miss Rogu.
over here.
My cat, I think, is in my room somewhere, but I did not check. I heard him trying to knock things over earlier, but I was streaming, so obviously I couldn't
Okay.
get him.
What a naughty animal.
I know.
No!
He was naughty, yes. No!
Oh.
Wow. Messed up.
I wanted to put him on top of the shoe, but it just wasn't happening.
Was not meant to be. There was a tornado warning, and we couldn't find him. And we called him, and I was like, okay, well, I guess you're just going to be swept away, my son. We found him eventually. He was hiding under the bed,
Good.
but it wasn't that bad. It didn't even rain that hard, but it was very annoying. It's like, okay, well, we're going in the basement.
No, Ray asked me later, was like, did you get any tornadoes? And I was like, well, I got tornado warnings, but I didn't see anything outside. But apparently a lot of other places got a lot more tornado than we did. Where I did, anyway.
Yeah, Indiana got hit really hard.
I don't even mean that. I mean like in other places in Chicago.
That too. The big tree fell over.
I love being somewhere that doesn't have tornadoes.
Tornadoes
Well, technically
are
Chicago
yeah.
doesn't have tornadoes either. Like,
They're not supposed to, like, with the way the weather is now, I wouldn't be surprised if the city started actually getting tornadoes, but no one's ever seen a tornado in Chicago. Like, theoretically, they could happen in the city, but no one's ever seen it, so...
Yeah, we don't get them here because there's just so many hills and mountains and
Yeah.
the trees and everything.
We definitely get them in the
Southfield's
burbs,
the safest
but
place in the city because touchdowns don't happen there.
we're not going to be able to make that joke if the Bears move to Gary.
Yeah, we will. Fuck Gary. They're not moving to Gary, Indiana.
They're not,
please.
but it's really funny that they're pretending that they're going to. And if they do, fuck them.
They need to get better if they want a new stadium.
Yeah, if they want a new stadium, they're gonna have to win something. They're gonna have to win
There's
more than
dirt on
one
the top
pivotal
of the
like
shoelace.
game. What's that?
On the top of the shoelace. Like the second one that goes under. Yeah, you, like see in the corner.
Oh, that's not on the
Where the-
top of the shoelace. That's on.
No. The shoelace where they cross over.
Here?
See the dirt.
No, I don't.
Squat down. Right there.
I'm hitting the Q button. I don't see it.
Move to the right.
Went the wrong way. I'm hitting the Q button. I don't
And
see
like
it.
a little up. Yeah, right there.
There's no dirt there.
Oh, okay.
That's a shadow.
Oh, do you like my octopus gloves?
Yeah, they're great. I love the octopus gloves. They're purple.
Purple.
What if it was purple?
This is such a relaxing game.
Don't fall asleep.
It is relaxing,
I can't
but we
reach
have to
that.
like remember to keep talking.
Yeah.
There's no music to fill the
I know, I just like spaced out, just kind of being like, It's so nice to let my brain just float. After being so on for so
Yeah,
long.
I was bitching about work, but actually, the next week is probably going to be fairly easy for me. So
Yeah.
Ooh, get that flower box. See,
This
there's
one?
dirt on the top of the
Yeah.
flower box.
there's dirt over here for sure. Can I get it from up here with my extension? Is the question. Hell yeah. It's too.
Is it still relaxing when DJ is backseat telling you where to?
Well, I'm
supervising?
mostly ignoring you because you weren't correct about, and you were correct about maybe 2 of those things. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And I'll get to it. It's just like, I actually appreciate it when you tell me when you point at something that I'm not like presently paying attention to, but
And the problem is, you don't know what is.
yeah,
being
I have
paid
no way of
attention
knowing
to.
until it's too late whether or not it's something I actually need to pay attention to. No, I want to play
gosh.
Crusader Kings after this. Maybe we can watch Game of Thrones and play Crusader. I can do more achievement hunting. I was trying to get my soulmate to save me from the guy who's programmed to supposed to kill me, but he wouldn't kill me until we were both like 70. And by that point,
Huh.
like, we both died.
Well, he knew he would miss you.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a guy who was supposed to be programmed to kill me, but he waited too long, so I need to try
It's
again.
like, what is my life gonna be without
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy to?
What's supposed to happen is then my wife is supposed to come in and save me from the assassination attempt, and you get an achievement for that, but I tried it 3 times, and we just ended up living into our 80s. DJ, did you do your Fallout chores already today?
Yes.
Okay. They were very easy today.
Yeah. The second I got in there, Gearing Up was running. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
neat. I did an event. I think I still need to do this. You're supposed to complete an event while on a team, and I did do an event while on a team, and it didn't complete it for me, so it might have bugged.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. So I may have to hop in there again. But I can, you guys don't have to.
No, you know what? I joined a team because of that challenge.
Uh-huh.
And then an infestation happened, and I went and found the infestation location. And nobody showed up for like 5 fucking minutes, so it's just me and this Assaultron that I know I can't kill on my own. And I'm like, is nobody gonna show up to this shit? I'm sitting here like doing the come here emote, hoping that one of the other 3 people on my team will take the fucking initiative. Finally, 2 of them showed up and killed this fucking thing, and I got my infestation +1 on my thing. But
No, the infestations are like, they're not fun, so it's hard to motivate people to
like,
come do them.
The kind of people who play Fallout will do things that are not fun. So like I'm there doing something that's not fun. I did half the work of finding the fucking thing. All the rest of you have to do is show up.
Yay.
All coming together.
It's fine. They showed up. They got it. We got another one like immediately after.
Oh, we got a message. I'm so sorry about all that. Charlie found my phone.
Charles. Chuck. Chester.
Okay, what are we...
Fully had a moment where I was like, isn't it's all coming together a Venture Brothers thing? But no, it's a Patrick Warburton line from Kronk, who he's also Brock
all
from...
coming together.
He's Brock from Venture Brothers, which is why I was like confused for a second. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I think the last thing we had to clean was under here when you and I did this together, DJ.
Yeah.
Boot wall still not clean. This toe is not clean. Now it is. Walls, 1 of 2. Top? Yeah. Okay.
Gotta reach for the top.
Yeah.
Stay on the shooting.
Oh my gosh, that can move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that convenient?
I'm impressed. You're so strong.
Yeah, I am. Look at how dirty it is up here. Yuck.
Hello. Oh man, yesterday Ray was over and Ray came out of the bathroom and Rogue had been... Usually Rogue will accompany you, but for some reason she didn't. And when Ray came out, Rogue like rushed in as if she had to pee, you know, like a person. She just like jaunted in there, and she did indeed have to pee. The litter box was in there, but it was just so funny. It was so human.
It's like, excuse me, I have to go.
Woo! Finally.
Oh, wait, where was that?
Window
I saw
boxes.
something.
Oh no, not these window boxes. Who could have foreseen this happening? It was me, I foresaw it.
Well, if it ain't that shit I said.
You wanted me to
my
clean the
leg?
door, not the window boxes.
I told you to clean the window boxes after the door situation had already been dealt with.
And wooden trims.
It's these things.
The question is which one?
This one.
There's 6 of them. So take your pick. You'll probably be right.
So far I've been wrong.
Oh, I love my cat bumps me with her head.
Yeah.
She's not a very affectionate cat, so when she does stuff like that, it's like, oh my god.
See,
give
I
me
feel
more.
like she's very affectionate as far as cat. My cat, now that is a non-affectionate cat.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this...
I guess, I mean, yeah, she does that thing where she reaches out for me.
Yeah,
and
she
it's
loves you.
legit.
You know,
she's not a cuddler. I gotta manually
yeah,
make her
she
cuddle.
doesn't sit on your lap. That's for sure. But neither does my cat, so I'm stuck on this. Hello? Like,
Yeah, the
hitting
scaffolding
buttons.
is like that sometimes.
I'm hitting the buttons and not moving. I'm so used to PowerWash Simulator 2, which fixed a lot of this shit,
Oh,
that I'm
there's
like,
the dirt right
yeah,
there
I'm like
in
indignant.
that corner.
I fell. And now Ellie's up there.
It's It's in the corner of the window box, like where the dirt is.
Ah, okay.
Like
I
the
think I
dirt that
got
should be
it.
there. See?
Yes. It's under the ladder. Which means the ladder has to go. No!
There is one left.
Right there. Yeah.
That's not dirt. Because the wooden trims are the only thing that needs cleaning.
I see.
Now I understand why you spray stuff that's already clean all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh, a shadow.
Because I'm fastidious.
You can just hit the Q button, and it will tell you if it's dirt or not.
Sometimes you hit
Where's this
Q,
wooden
and there's like a little
trim?
tiny speck of dirt, and it barely even shows up. That's why you have to spray things that you can't necessarily see.
Now DJ's got me spraying things that are already clean. Ah, found it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Look at this shoe. Look at this path. We didn't
Oh,
even
I
enjoy the whimsical fencing around the shoe. Look, there's even a sign.
There's a sign. Oh.
You are a wonder. The play school looks beautiful.
Oh.
The children are so calm now. I can hear the birds of the forest again, the wind rustling through the leaves, even my own heartbeat. I hope that's normal. Oh, look at this place.
Look how
There's
whimsical.
there's the gnome. Here, I'm gonna...
Put him in the sandbox. Let him play.
Oh, I was gonna... Yeah, this guy can go in the sandbox. Here you go, buddy. I wish you weren't sideways like that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
here,
orient
okay.
them.
I managed to keep this guy upright, which is perfect, because I want to, like...
Oh, I was trying to... If I
Oh,
put
yes!
him against the...
There we
He
go.
might stand up.
You
Nope.
should go look at the front door.
Okay. He's knocking
Oh.
politely. This beautiful white mailbox, damn.
Oh, I almost got
Pristine.
him upright.
Oh,
let's
there's a
see.
missing cat poster on the tree. too.
Yeah, the forest looks nice.
I think I can get him upright if I do this right.
Thrilling ass gameplay.
Yeah. You know it. Okay, I think I need to... Alright, here we go.
Yeah, I tried to knock him against the fence so that he'd stand up. But I was not successful. Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Oh no, he's still gonna fall over if I...
Definitely. That's okay.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, you can almost
Whoa.
read it. Almost.
I'm thinking he's gonna like... Should he be, should I
Oh,
put
you
him
can
in
see where the texture ends if you look like at the seam here. Like that's not modeling, that's a texture. That's a picture of trees.
That's
Come on,
fine.
man.
No, it's good. I just, I believed it up until the moment I saw it, Like it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to withstand
okay.
scrutiny. Yeah, it's a card.
Okay. Okay, I think if
I think there's a card there too, but it's much further back. It's a matte painting.
Yes! There we go. I got him.
That's nice. Good work.
Yay!
Hooray! And I will refrain from spraying the soccer ball so that he doesn't fall over.
Oh, there we go.
I think, is
I
it
think
just me or is our van really small? I feel like I'm too tall compared to the van.
Oh, we can't even go to our...
No, we're not allowed.
Look at this environment, though.
I know, that's what I was doing.
This is lovely. I want to go inside the boot.
The boot is for children.
looks
We're too
very
big.
fun.
Maybe in PowerWash 3.
Yeah.
Well, because like in Power Wash 1, they have this temple, right? And you have to clean it. It's a pain in the ass. And then in the second one, you get to clean the inside of the temple.
Yes, it's very fun. Alright, what's next?
What's next is... Let's find out.
Oh, is it the skate
It is
park?
10,
we probably won't be able to
it's-
finish the skate park. Unless
Let's
there's
see
a
what we
vehicle or
have.
something we can do.
There is. Clean the vintage car.
Okay. All right.
Perfect. And then after that we can be done.
Oh, this is from Aura Smith. We're settled into Esther's house now, and it's so much fun. Every day brings a fresh dose of the paranormal. This morning, Jenny found a blob of syrup on her pancake that looked just like Thirsty Roger from Sister Sister. We've set up an Esther vlog, and people are loving her. Anyway, we found this old car under some tarpaulin at the back of the garage, and wondered if you thought it was worth running your jet over? Thanks so much, Aura.
Sister Sister was a real show, though.
Is it supposed to be... cute.
Wash me.
This thing is gonna be a pain in the ass, I can already tell. Not the canvas, though.
You probably
That's
don't
nice.
need your extension.
No, but you're absolutely correct about that.
I like the Art Deco stuff going on your gun.
Yeah.
So we're being filmed right now.
Oh, great.
Jenny's going to live stream the car restoration for the vlog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there. Where is
And we
she?
won't.
She's like, I think she's probably like in this window right up here.
Maybe. Oh, it's
Beginning to
rusty.
suspect
Okay, we
this
can't.
might
we don't have
not
to
be a
put this on.
worthless heap. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna get that soap nozzle on.
It's a tire with a Y, and it's the boot and the bonnet.
Yeah. Because it's a vintage car.
I'm scrolling through Esther archives online.
You can get a car like this in GTA, and you can like stand on the sides so that you can do Tommy gun activities.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's no photos of Esther with a car anywhere online.
Maybe her ghost will
How
humor
big a
us.
star was Esther if she was living in Muckingham, though?
Maybe Muckingham's huge. You don't know. We have no context
sure
for
it's
how
not.
for the kind of town Muckingham is, except for the mayor's an asshole.
Ah, I miss San Antonio's mayor.
You don't like our mayor?
He's alright. I heard, though, that, fuck, I cannot pronounce his
Denver
last name because
Grill.
it's very,
Is
very
this the
Greek.
Fifth Amendment? Our new business name. This is the fire chief. We need you to clean a dairy. This is a big job. Ooh, Aura Smith. Turns out this car was in Esther's last film, Driving Me Nuts.
These rust spots.
Oh,
Rude.
they have cars like this at the MSI.
They sure do, but
In it,
they're
she-
much
ooh.
cleaner than this.
In it, she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. But it's a poor conversationalist with a negative mindset. The film's shocking finale means it was a flop, and Esther's final role. Oh, sad. Looks like she got to keep the car, though.
What was the shocking finale? How shocking could it be?
Oh, I was gonna say, the guy, I can't pronounce his name because it's very, very Greek, but he's the Secretary of State, and they say he's maybe thinking of running for mayor, which that would be great.
That'd
Everybody
be
loves
kinda
that
cool.
guy.
Yeah, I actually don't know who that guy is. I don't remember what his name is.
He's the guy who, like, whenever I show you a video from the Secretary of
Yeah,
State...
yeah, he's doing
like, when he had the video about the rejected license plates.
Yeah, I can see his face in my head, I just don't remember what his name is, yeah. His name is on every single piece of paperwork that I've gotten from the DMV, but I don't remember what it is.
It's, what's his...
Paste it in the chat.
Alexei Gianulius?
Yeah.
It's a very Greek name. But everybody loves this guy, and he's like...
Yeah, he's funny.
You can trust him with the budget. Because that's the thing, is the Chicago mayor, people don't really, like, care for him. But that's,
No.
that seems to be par for the course for Chicago mayors.
Chicago mayors are generally not. It's not a well-loved position. It's a difficult city to mayor for, and it's kind of a thankless job. So.
Yes. Anyway, San Antonio's old mayor, he was ripped.
Yeah, he was shredded.
Like, everybody loved him, he was a great guy too, but like, he could take you to the gun show, you know?
And he would, because it's Texas.
Yes. Like, he would be considered a godless communist in Texas, and was, but, you know, we like that in civilized parts of the country. Who's the mayor now? Gina Ortiz-Jones.
If there's no memes about her, she can't be that good.
Ron Nuremberg, previous mayor.
Come on.
I love the picture of him getting his COVID shot, and he's just got, like, his fucking gun shows out. I love it. He's like, yeah, we're getting vaccinated. Because we believe in science in the civilized parts of the country.
Yeah. Alright, what isn't clean?
It's like right under here.
Headlights. This headlight is not clean. Apparently. Allegedly.
Like,
Oh, that little one.
That wasn't even the one that I was trying to clean.
okay.
This headlight's clean. This mud guard is not clean, and this headlight is not clean.
I have the mud guard is what I've been working on, trying to like. It's all these little spots on the inside.
You done the underside of the
Yeah,
mud
that's what
guard?
I'm getting now.
Yeah.
There we go. This one, I don't think, is clean.
I got your tail, Rogu. What you can do about it? Okay.
She's a very tolerant cat.
Yeah.
As
Put
evidenced.
up a lot. Well, like, I tell her I got her tail, and I'm holding her tail, but I let her pull it out of my hand.
Yeah, yeah. But you just gotta harass her a little bit.
Yeah. Except that one time my mom was here, and whenever people are here and we are not in the same room, she'll go back and forth between us and meow and be annoying. So, like, when my mom is here, she's sleeping in my bed and I'm sleeping out in the living room, so Rogu will go back and forth and be irritating all night, and I gotta put her in the shut-up closet. But, you know, I give her chance first, right? Because there's always a chance she'll just sit down and shut up. So I gave her the chance, and she did not take it. She's meowing all fucking night. And eventually I get tired, and I get up and go get her. But she's like, she knows I'm coming to get her, so she starts running. And it's dark, and it's supposed to be quiet, because my mom's asleep. So I'm quietly trying to chase her around my apartment with the creaky wood floors. And she's about to go around the corner into my bedroom. But I grab her by the tail, which normally I would not do this because it's not nice. But I grabbed her by the tail and pulled her back around that corner. And grabbed her and put her in the shut-up closet.
I had to scruff Puck the other day because he ran outside when I had the door open. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna run away, I'm gonna run away. And I was like, So I had to grab him like a kitten. Because that was the only thing I could get. And if you it's not great to scruff a cat, but it is the best place if you have to grab them if you can reach it, because it doesn't hurt them any. The issue comes
I've
is
ever
because
had
they're
to
so
stroke
heavy, especially my cat,
Yeah.
because he's fat. You know, they're in danger of hurting themselves because they're swinging about.
Swinging merrily. No, Rogu usually doesn't give me that kind of trouble. Rogu, I gave her a bath and it's fine. Like, I can.
Yeah.
Rogu
Oh, did you
puts up
trim
a
her
lot.
nails the other day when you said you were going to?
Yeah, remember because I told you
that's
the story
right.
about
Yeah,
how I
she
cut
fell
her nails
off the
and then
bed. Oh, poor kitty.
Oh. I know, it was embarrassing.
Door hinge.
She'd had her claws for so long and I clipped them and she tried to like jump up on the bed as if she still had her claws because she'd been digging her claws into my blankets and tearing things up and that's why I finally had to clip her nails, which I should have done it ages ago. I just hadn't gotten around to it.
Woo!
But I clipped her nails and she tried to jump up as if she still had the nails and the nails could not like sink into my sheets and she slipped off the bed. She had to remember how to do it without claws.
Look at this car.
It'd be nice if it would give me the completion.
Oh, it's done.
Oh yeah, for me it's still at 99%. Okay, there we
There it
go.
goes.
It took a second. I like the part at the end where it's just like you're spraying and spraying and spraying this thing that's already clean. But
Yeah.
the recording only records when you actually hit the dirt, so.
Phenomenal job on the car, Doc. I've tracked it down. 1922 Chatsworth Roadster. One of only 10 ever made. Esther Diath may have been odder than the number 37, but she sure traveled in style. The Washdown live stream went viral, so we're hoping our new Driving Miss Pebbles series will add another 100k subscribers to our channel. So exciting!
You could give us a promo. Come on.
Yeah, we should get What if? Yeah, this
What are
live
we gonna do
stream,
with
imagine if
100,000
this got-
subscribers?
Oh, that's too many.
That is too many.
I think that there is a thing of like, people making YouTube channels and live streaming and things. There can be sometimes a kind of feeling of like wanting to get big. I don't want to
No.
with this.
I don't want to.
Like, the trouble is we're discussion-based YouTube, right? So, like, if we had, like, the kind of volume of people watching that, like, proper YouTube channels do, it's literally just, like, a bunch of people screaming nonsense, and that's not really what we do here, so...
No, I've been attending
Help
more
us.
live streams lately, and a lot of them, it's like, it becomes very difficult to talk to your chat because it's going so quickly, and chatters know this, so they're trying to truncate all of their chats as much as possible, and it becomes incomprehensible because the way that they choose, the way that at least stream chatters choose to truncate their phrasing, it's just like that sentence doesn't make any sense. Like the thing you just said, I can't discern what you're trying to say because you have to keep it so short.
Staying niche for reasons that are
we will
should
be staying
obvious.
niche for a while. I'm very happy
Yeah.
with performing for 2 or 3 gentle chatters once a week.
Well, and also it is kind of like, we made this stream channel really for us, and I like it that way because I just like playing games with you guys. I'm like, what if other people had the option to also hang out with us while we played games and talked about them? Mm-hmm. Because we're doing this regardless.
Yeah.
We were here for, like, what, 2 hours with nobody here?
Nobody here chatting amongst ourselves, talking about friends,
And
talking
it was
about canceled
great.
comedians. And I had a great time, yeah. I always
Can we walk up on the step? Oh,
I always look forward to these. I was literally just telling DJ, I was like, I can't wait for the stream. It's gonna be so much fun. I love having a reason to hang out with my friends. No, I tried to stand him up and I messed it up, and that was that.
Alright, I think I can. Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to switch us over to the end card because
No. I think
No,
I
no,
can
no.
get it. I really.
if you
want to
get it,
put
I'll
him at
switch
the
it back
front door.
over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just pivot to our closing statements. What do you guys think about Friday next week?
I think that works.
Okay, perfect. You're
I'm
really the one
busy.
we have to schedule around. Yeah, DJ, I'm busy.
I can't believe I said that once and you actually believe me.
I know, so funny. Oh. Thank you, Foop, for hanging out with us. Thank you to everybody who watches the VOD in the future. we'll be doing some more power washing next week.
I'm so close. And this isn't like with the soccer ball.
This isn't like with the soccer ball. She says that she's...
This isn't like with the soccer ball. It's true. I'm almost there.
Believe me.
Oh, are you
As he
busy
falls
again?
over.
Ah, well. That's the day that's unfortunately the best day for me. But yeah, the VOD will be here. And if you show up late... Oh?
Okay. I'm gonna put him so gently down.
No!
I fell over again. All right.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, place him
Oh my
gently.
god,
Gently down.
cut it off before.
Yeah.
I'm laying him gently down in front of their door. So it'll give them something good. They're gonna like. I wanted to put him upright because then like they'd open the door and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, and
It's
gonna be, like,
haunted,
on the
yeah.
live stream." Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us.